Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. We have quite the weekend for you. It is a very special Father's Day weekend. It's a first day of summer weekend. That's tomorrow, of course. And we are celebrating with 10% off everything you shop for in this show and tomorrow as well. So we have an incredible show for you. I'm so excited you're here with us. We've got 10% off everything. We've got major discounts before that. We've got no final sale attached to it, so it's still a money back guarantee. And the best part is, of all, there's brand new. There's a lot of brand new here to celebrate today, and as any good weekend would have, a lot of special pieces, big debuts on the way. We're going to bring you our 3-stone ring. I've been showing it to you all week. That is finally debuting today. Yes, there are matching earrings tomorrow, but we have 3 incredible diamonds. It's actually going to be our 3-stone that's actually larger than we've done in the past. We've done some 3-stone rings, but they tend to be on the more petite side. This one's about as big as they're going to get. 1 carat in the center, about 33, well, close to 33 points, a third of a carat on the sides, giving you over a carat 60 in diamonds in a 3-stone style, white or yellow gold, and spectacular round brilliance. These are the best ones we've got. New golden pearls are here. This is going to be a lot of fun too, because we've had so many of you. Well, the last time I had a strand, there was one only. They sold very quickly. Got a couple of strands here for you today. That's going to be our 10 to 11 millimeter. It's nice. They're not too big. They're not too heavy. They still work for daily or evening wear. So golden pearls, and that's about as rare and as exotic as pearls get, are those natural golden colors. Plus, we're going to see, I know yesterday, oh boy, last night, did we have some really cool yellow diamond deals. We have got a yellow diamond earring that's a little different. It's more designer, gives you ever so subtle a drop style, but also big yellow diamonds. So we're going to look forward to those. They're on a huge clearance event sale price. And then we have, oh yeah, tanzanite, maybe my favorite value. I know it's all about this 3-stone, but you know what? The value I have in an Asher cut tanzanite today, it's a $247. It is really classic in its setting style as well, but it's going to be one of the better prices we've seen on Blue Wing Block D. Rubelite's here. Incredible Paraiba pendant is here. Wheels, guess what's here? Also, some of the big jewelry, you know, we've been doing museum masterpieces. Well, this is Alexandrite. Can you even imagine? A GIA certified, what is it, over 20 carats right there. Now, if you like big jewelry, it doesn't stop at 20 carats. Look what I have here in a 52 carat. Oh, it's a kunzite. It's amazing. So I fell in love with this ring this morning. So yes, if you've ever asked the immortal question, is there such a thing as love at first sight? I am here to confirm, yes, absolutely there is, because it happened to me this morning with this kunzite. So we also have a cornflower blue heart shape. That is really rare. Cornflower blue sapphire heart shape, some diamond earrings for you. I mean, what more could you ask for? A major 20 karat Alexandrite, a 52 karat kunzite, and affordable, and 3-stone rings, and golden pearls. It's everything. And as we get ready to wrap up June, as we celebrate pearls, one more thing, we have pink pearls as well in an earring. It's actually one of our most affordable ideas of the entire week. So we're going to see those as well. Pink pearl earrings, another rare and exotic. So much to celebrate today. Hope you can stay with us. If you have a request, we're always taking requests, especially with 10% off. So if there's something, even if it was from like a year ago or a month ago, or even just a few hours ago, we are here to bring it out. If it's still available, we'll bring it on out and discount and give you 10% off. So always call, utilize that phone number very quickly so we can get you all the pieces you've been looking for and want to own at their deepest discount ever. But are you ready to get started? This may be the biggest value of the day as far as huge moonstone, emerald cut, and a really special price tag. Take a look at this. This is a wild one here. Welcome in. It's Saturday, and here we are marching towards the end of the week. Hope y'all had a good holiday yesterday. Hopefully you get a little extra time. Hopefully you're just in the middle of a 3-day weekend. But this is 113-1000, and get ready. We're going to gear up here. I know we're going to do a quick test of who's ready, who's with us, and who's really quick to the phone lines, because there is no possible way that this sticks around more than 30 seconds after I give this price. You may just want to go ahead and say sold now, because it's 18 karat gold. It is a lovely 2 carat 89 moonstone. It's the faceted moonstone. Now you're not even seeing the best angle at it, because look at that. Oh, what a pretty piece to get this rainbow moonstone faceted in this way. We've seen very few of those. And look at the colors. It's depth of color. I love that you're getting every color, but it's the softer pastels. And it's also, I love that it's 18 karat gold. Diamond weight is 34 points. Even that more interesting designer bail, because it could have been a pretty standard, straightforward bail. Instead, no. We gave it that really pretty, almost kite cut, open work. You can put your favorite chains, whatever it is. Maybe it's a diamonds by the are, go ahead, put that with it. But this is very exciting. And wait till you see this upright on the hand, because it's a big one. If it's a 2 carat 89, we know that's a big moonstone already, but also they face up a lot larger than they weigh. So when you see it here, you're going to notice it's actually got a lot more shimmer and color, but it does look more like what we'd see a 5 or 6 carat if it were another stone. 1 inch in the top to bottom length. Here's what it looks like on the neckline as well. And it's just that softer side of gem material that's still going to give you everything, but it really, that's what I love. It goes with absolutely everything. There isn't an ensemble or an outfit or a day you can't wear this stunning moonstone, and it's just gonna pick up. I mean, you're already seeing it, look at it move there. You're already seeing a lot of the pinks, and that's what I'm wearing, but obviously you get the blues, the purples, the greens, all of those stunning colors. We're gonna go back up close and give you one huge value. It is, oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, that one I love. Let's show you the back too, how it's finished. I always like to show you that too. And here is, that's a really special one. It's a good one. Now, there's no question this is going to go. It was formerly, what was it, $36.99. So that's exactly where we expect it to be. $289, great value. I'll tell you what, the others that are doing fancy faceted moonstones out there, boy, are they pricey. We're doing a lot better, and this is quite the day. You know what? Give yourself permission to shop today. I always say sometimes when you see a big sale event, you go, you know what? I've been really good. This is the verge of summer here officially, and I'm ready to treat myself. And this is the perfect day to do it. When I'm giving away jewelry and then you get your 10% off, it is really the day you say yes to anything and everything, or just pick out that one fabulous piece you can't live without. The values are sensational. And actually, I'm gonna go a lot lower than $36.99. Come on in, there's only one 18 karat gold. What if I tell you, because I know we got to start the show off right this whole weekend, right? It's just amazing, the 10% off we're doing. And you get 3 more hours today and 3 hours tomorrow, and that's it, finito. But here's what I'm going to offer. It is $999. Insane, right? Oh, we love it. That's $899 at checkout. It's a $999 deal here. We are doing white gold only. We'll have it right out to you on Monday. That is what you do to start off a big Saturday of our huge weekend. And it's only $899 in actuality, because that's all you're paying. So take advantage of that. First caller, 30 seconds, and then we're going to be moving on. I have amylite here. I even have lapis. We don't see lapis lazuli very often, but I've got some lapis in a gorgeous piece. And here we are. Excuse me. That's sorry guys, we're still dealing with some serious issues out here, chemical fires and whatnot, and smoke and all that good stuff, but or not good stuff, but anyway, we're trudging through. But here we go. It's yeah, it's not always the paradise it's cracked up to be, but I was thinking about that today. I was like, you know what, it's beautiful most of the time, but boy do we get some issues. But here we go, $999. Let me know who's got that one. If you would like amylite, or actually no, I know what we've been really short on lately. It's been these diamond earrings. They've been coming and going as quickly as you can say diamond earring. We're so excited to have you with us. Give me a call. Again, Pam, by the way, I know we've been corresponding this morning since early. I sent you a picture of the piece, so you let me know if you want to see it, Pam, and that mounting you've been waiting so desperately for years, and we've got one today at a discount. But look at how beautiful. I mean, honestly, we've been advocating, the values are so good this weekend, we've been advocating buying things just for the mountings, and it would not be a bad time to do that. Let me refocus this camera, because once I zoomed in, we're out of focus. So it's 111-8567, and these have been taking us by storm lately. We've been loving these combinations of baguettes and rounds together to make it look like one bigger stone. In this case, ovals. No oval diamonds, but they look like ovals. Baguettes and rounds together. You can wear them east to west, north to south, or at a diagonal, but it's going to be really affordable to get them. We only have the one pair. They're in 18 karat gold, so yeah, let's just chalk it up to so far. 2 for 2 on the 18 karat gold. I think Andy's got our moonstone pendant, by the way. And this is going to be super affordable as well. Staying in the white gold, many ways to wear them, as we just discussed. Let me show them to you on so you can see what that, yeah. Thank you. Who got the moonstone pendant? Oh, thank you so much. She'll enjoy it. She'll love it. I was going to say she'll love it and enjoy it, which turned into a different word. But take a look at this, and then we'll show you on. First, I'll give you a measurement, because I always like to do that, just in case you're, you know, really want the two perspectives here on the size. They're 3/8 of an inch top to bottom. And then we'll show you, it's a centered post, butterfly backing as well. Remember, it's all 18 karat gold, so that's a higher end gold color or gold purity. We certainly love to see in an earring especially, but you see how those baguettes just reflect the light in such a beautiful way. It just really looks like one big oval. And that's an extraordinary piece, because if that were one larger oval, that would be around a 2 karat stone, maybe more. So you're getting the look of a 4 karat total weight earring at the price tag. of 4 points, really truly, in the 18 karat gold. Taking a look at them up close here, and we'll get you a better value than the $4,000. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. $4,039.99. None of that's going to work for our big sale event. We're going to take it a lot lower. The way the early birds really catching the deals here. We know that. Understand that always. But this isn't $3 or $2 or even $1,000. Let's do it again. $9.99 on the earring. Just one pair. And I know we had the heart shapes and we had all those beautiful looks over the last couple of shows, last couple of evenings. I've been bringing you a lot of this particular style. It's our closeouts. This is not even our own design. These are actually borrowed from a major designer that's out there that, of course, has retail stores currently owned and operated and running and operational in your bigger cities. And yet we're so thrilled and proud to bring you a value like this. So take advantage of it. And we've only got that one pair, and they'll be $8.99, of course. You know by now, 10% off, about $100 off there. So that makes it a lot more affordable and doable to get that earring, which really does. I mean, if you're buying a stud earring like that, especially in something that large, it's going to be a very costly type of endeavor. So we like that we've got them for you. And then there's lapis earrings. We've got that amylite pendant. I'm going to show that to you as well. We've got some designer pendants. What about the cornflower? It was last night we had the pear-shaped cornflower go so quickly. It is, I mean, I never thought I'd be saying we have something even more rare today, but I think you can argue we do when it's a heart-shaped cornflower blue. Let's take a look at this one together and see what it's all about. And that is a true pristine cornflower blue, no doubt about it. It is so outstanding. And this is that heart shape, which makes it so incredibly rare. And still with that heart shape, you're still getting a larger size. It's 113, 1467. We'll see who's got the earrings. And let me make sure that I am focused yet again. There we go. Our wheel's all over the place. I apologize in advance. The wheel's kind of a new one. It's a spare, so it's the other wheel's in the shop, if you will. So it's one of those things where we're kind of we're driving a bit of a rental here on the wheel. So it's all over the place, and it bounces a little bit. It does weird things, but bear with us. And we've got the really just focus on the jewelry and how beautiful it is. And if anything looks uneven, it's just our wheel is a little off. But this is our cornflower. It's an unheated too, so it actually is super rare, and it's carat 60. Which when you whittle away a stone to actually achieve a heart shape, you're going to usually think about how big the rough had to be to start, and then you're going to lose a lot of that rough when you venture a heart shape. Think about the point it has, and then you're creating these beautiful, even, symmetrical lobes with that defined cleft. It's a very wasteful cut, which is why you don't see it very often, especially the higher end the stone, the fewer you're going to see in heart shapes. So excited to see this one at a carat 60. Now watch the price tag. Diamonds, yes, we've got, let's see, is it 70, 84 points in diamonds here, and busy on the line. So again, get requests in, call me on the earrings. I think those may be gone. And then here we go with what is pretty much one of a kind throughout the day. I think I've got 2 or 3 exceptions today throughout the show. So not a lot of multiples here, but again, make sure you're just dialed in early, and then it's not a problem. You get the piece you want. You just got to be quick. That's the way it works around here. But let's make sure you see the inside too, because this has got a fully finished under gallery, which we really enjoy seeing. You've got, I can't believe we're looking at a heart shape unheated cornflower. It just, I don't think I've ever had one in 26 years. So it's really super rare. Here's the inside and the way that's all finished. And you can also peek in there and see the clarity of that stone, which is very special, because again, sapphires are not a stone that are just clean across the board. They really struggle with inclusions, and here's where you're getting a really beautiful bright stone. That's that true cornflower, which is a very distinctive and very individual color. You can't, the royal blues are not it, the powder blues are not it. It's right in that kind of midpoint of blues, but it has a brightness. It's more than just the color hue and saturation. It's about the brightness it carries with it, and this subtlety of having just a hint, a whisper, a kiss, a thought of lavender to it. Just a really distinctive, true cornflower. They're rare, and we've got one. And the fact that it didn't get any help along the way. It's clean, it's bright, it's beautiful in its color, and we have one. I'm going to blow it out. It's brand new right now, so it's one of those brand new pieces that, yeah, we're not waiting to discount, because it's part of a big sale event show. So it gets discounted right here on its very first time out, and that's exciting. So let's go ahead and send it on out. No, it's not going to be $12,999. Got a better price in mind for you to make this one happen, and you can see that really distinctive, of course, the halo around it. That's promoting the fact that, hey, we got a heart shape. We know that's rare, so we're going to make sure we point it out and really emphasize that. Here it is again up close, and we'll make it even more affordable than $10,000, then $9,000, $8,000, $7,000, $6,000, $5,000. We are really blowing out jewelry. You know my I got permission to blow everything out, we're giving you the extra bonus of the 10% off. So it just makes it so much better. And really, again, this is why you give yourself permission to shop, permission to say yes. Try it. Remember, you also have a money back guarantee, so you're going to have time when you get everything at home. You'll see it at home, then you decide, and it's going to be less than $5,000, not even $49.99. It is really, really rare, and we'll go ahead and blow it out right now for actually better. Let's make it $2,999, going way down, and then $300 additional off that. It'll be $26.99, and don't forget we have golden pearls, some of your favorites. We have tanzanite asher cut. We have a Paraíba pendant, 3-stone ring, pink pearl earrings, and rubelite that's new. And I'm going to do a huge blowout on our big tanzanites too. I do have 12 caraters, and I put 3 together, so different cuts for you. Hey Pamela, we've got some requests for you. It sounds like she wants moonstone and blue zircon, so they're coming up next. We'll do that now, and we'll see. I don't think those earrings are gone yet, by the way, so if anybody wants those earrings, the diamond earrings, let me know, and then let me know who's got the cornflower. We keep moving. We don't wait for pieces to sell. Otherwise, we found out last night there was a really, really, really long delay. So if that's still happening, wow, this is a gorgeous, look at that, Paraíba glow. Sometimes they have that sunlit glow. This is really like a blue, green, turquoise. I mean, no other way to describe it. It's like the true Paraíba color that comes across the surface, but still all the rest of the colors as well. It's 1130245. That's a pear-shaped moonstone. It does have a 3-carat 09 center, and then you're also getting 20 points in diamonds. And did we really do this? Finally, we embellished the prongs with a diamond. That's new. We don't usually see that in this design. That's kind of fresh, and I like that because it's double prongs that meet up, so it's almost like making a little trillion. Yes. Thank you. Our cornflower's gone. Congratulations. You got that. Well done, Mary. Thank you so much. Now, here's our 309. These are, again, requests, but whoever dials in first, that's who gets it. And we'll take a look at it in a little more movement when you see it here on the hand. But, wow, what a discount. White gold only on this one. You'll see the sides like that little bit of milk grain there on that split shank that leads up to the basket. And then, of course, all the colors. I know right now it's overwhelmingly blue-green, but don't worry. You'll see all the gorgeous colors from the warmer tones, the cooler tones. Isn't that what's great about this stone? Most traditional moonstones, when they were just cabochon cut, they would just simply be cooler tones, like literally a gray blue or a blue purple, or that was about it. These faceted stones are bringing out a whole rainbow of iridescent color, and so this is really, really important. And we're going to go ahead and make this really affordable. Watch this other way. Yeah. The what? You got it. We'll show the inside also, but there it is from the other direction. If you like to wear your pear shapes pointing away from the hand, here it is up front from the inside, and we'll blow it out. Oh, this is under $5,000, not $49.99 anymore. It stays in the white gold. We'll size it for you. We're still offering free sizing, free gold color when possible, meaning gold color changes, and also the free shipping that is here every day, every item. Sale or no sale, it's every day. Love that too. We're going to make this one better than even 2,000, dropping way down there. We saved a $3,000 already, and I'm not done. We're going to keep on going, and this is really so stunning. It's not even 29 or 19. We're going even lower. Call me early. It's that day. $1,499. There's $150 extra coming off that price, so about $1,350 on this one. And well, Pam, I don't know what you mean by how long to make. So Pam M, if you'll let me know what you mean. Do you mean like finding your stone and putting it in? That doesn't take long. But if you're talking about reworking the mounting, it might take some time. So just let me know what you mean by how long would it take to make, because it's already made, it's here, it's ready to go. And let me know if you want to see that piece with the Brazilian Paraíba quartz. And thank you, Kirsten, by the way. I appreciate that. Risa got her emerald. I'm so glad. It exceeded expectations. That's what we're always going for. So Risa, happy to hear that. Thank you for shopping with us. Hey, Sally. Wow, multitasking this morning. Hey, Sally, good luck with your sale. If you need any sales tips, don't ask me. I don't know what I'm doing, but thank you, Sally. She's running her own sale. Do you have the moonstone? Do you still want to see the blue zircon? Okay, you got it. Blue zircon coming up as well. And thank you, everybody. We love a faceted moonstone. We do, don't we? We really do. It's an exciting, exciting day to see all these gorgeous pieces. And look at this, emerald cut, my favorite in the blue zircon. I just think that is so, look at that. That's what it does. This bright, amazing blue. And oh, and thank you, Risa. I just saw your comment. Thank you so much, Risa. Thank you. I'm going backwards on my comments today. Hey, Janae, good to have you with us. So, hi, guys. I'm so glad everyone's with us on a beautiful Saturday holiday weekend, but here it is. And we won't tell all the dads that even if you're not celebrating Father's Day, let's say you're not a dad, that's okay. We're all celebrating together. We gave moms, at Mom's Day, we gave you 3 days. We gave you a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event, so I'm doing the same for Father's Day weekend. It only seemed fair. So, but again, y'all can shop. So here's our beautiful 18 karat gold. Again, $253 on the emerald cut. This time around, you get 12 points in tapered baguettes and 34 points in diamonds as well. And that is going to be, oh, I like that. That's going to be a really special white gold only as well on this one. Another huge discount. What is this doing under 2,000? Yes. You got it. There's the inside. 1130984 is the number. So that's a really special look. Sorry, Tony. I'm doing like 8 things at once, but that's normal. That's what I do. Nobody understands that, but that's what I'm doing here. So I'm listening to our operators. I'm trying to fix our wheel. I'm reading comments online, and I'm also looking at what's coming up next in the show. But this is 1777, and I'm going to try this on. And of course, this one's finished on the inside. So you see, it all comes down to that. I call the inner basket there, and then we've got this really, really special look when you see it on the hand, and it's beautiful bright. This is, you know, one of the deeper, stronger saturations. Sometimes the zircons can be light, sometimes they can be more navy, like I call them a denim blue. They can get really saturated, but also this one, 1777, gets knocked down to $15.99. Thank you on that one. Did you get the moonstone as well? Sounds good. All right, was that Pamela? That's not Pamela M though, right? Okay, just making sure, because I got Pam M talking to me in an email as well. So it's one more thing I'm doing is reading emails as well. So let me try to help you out here with this Amylite. This is one of the coolest patterns. It looks like a croco print, which we normally do. Now, real crocodile, like in a textile, is really, really exotic and rare. And then we also have, you know, croco prints. This, can you imagine? We're going to a croco style in a fossil, in a gem quality fossilized organic stone. It would be an organic stone. It's fossilized material. So actually, to be truthful, I don't even know if we exactly qualify this as organic at this point because it's fossilized shell, but it came from a living organism if you're going back billions of years ago, and it's 1131128. And I love the way it's got scroll work, no diamonds on this one, just a nice platform of gold, scroll work around that bail. Yes, this is more like a slide because you see it's got plenty of room for omega chains, thicker rope chains, whatever it is. But it's a 232 and it's in the round amylite. Sometimes we see our amylites with this split triple color where it goes blue and red and green. This is blues and greens, but that is a natural pattern in the stone. There's a little fleck of orange and red here and there, but it's mostly like a blue backdrop that is these cobalt blues, and then you get this really, really special green that also vibrant neon, almost like emerald to neon, kind of feels like it shifts between the two. Here's what it looks like on the hand for the measurement, and then we'll show it to you on the neckline. There is only one, and just when you least expect it, it does what opals do, only a little bit better, where it just suddenly glows these very intense colors that you'll see come out of nowhere. And there it is with that, yep, 1.125". Here's what it looks like on for another one more size perspective, but a really good look. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna wow you with the value. See how there it's like blue and green, and it goes almost like a shimmering hologram in a way. And this one will be, oh, under $1,000. Let's keep on going. We'll make it really affordable. It's not even $9 or $8 or $7.99. Huge value. We'll make it $699. That's it. And then we do have some lapis earrings. So if you like blues, you know, opaque stones, we're gonna bring you some lapis. And it's not only lapis, it's gonna have some diamonds, and they're really pretty, and they're very casual while still being very elegant. So I'm really liking what we're gonna bring you in, some lapis earrings that we're gonna close out of here. And then $699 is about $70 off, so it's $629 at checkout if you'd like to get that one. So really, really well done. Don't forget Golden Pearl Strand coming up, very affordable. It's our most affordable I've ever had. So that'll be on the way. That'll be exciting. We have some closeouts and some very high-end, one-of-a-kind pieces. Of course, I showed you the 20 karat GIA certified Alexandrite that we're going to show you, but there also happens to be a major kunzite that's new, a really special tanzanite pair of earrings, a huge, remember the heart-shaped pink zircon I had the other day? It was our museum masterpiece, must go, but it was still, what, 20,000. I've got a smaller version of it today, which is very exciting. And then let's show these gorgeous lapis earrings because our amylite's still hanging out, but we keep moving. And then this is, yes, lapis and gold and diamonds and a door knocker style in a textured gold design. We have not seen these in a very long time. 112-8495 is the number. And this is solid 14 karat gold. And boy, does that have a pretty carved. I mean, they're carved, custom carved to really fit within this design. They look so fabulous. I mean, they feel like They feel very, very high-end, don't they? I mean, a lot of jewelry here does, but it's not really unusual. But they feel very, they're very bold. This is really like, again, going back to an older, what I call the bold gold era, which we don't see as much anymore, obviously, with gold being as pricey as it is. But you've got that kind of, you know, like old world kind of nod to that bigger, chunkier look, but they're not heavy. They're not crazy weight. They're not too long. But wouldn't this go great just for something different to go with, like even denims? Even they look a little Americana. They look like, you know, you're going to have these in a couple of days. So you'd be wearing them for the big 4th of July festivities and all that, and Americana. And then every day I could see you wearing these. This is not a drop that is for a black tie, super dressy occasions. It really feels fresh, but yet you're getting the length and the width, which I always think is really striking because a lot of earrings give you length, but not usually a lot of width. And width is really what gives you the wow factor. Let's take another look at them and see what we got with 1128495. One pair, 3 carats 86. In your fancy cut lapis, we actually, that one tumbled, but it's ready to be tried on anyways. So I'll do that, and then don't forget about our amylite, because that's still here at the moment. And then diamond weight is 29 points on this pair of earrings. I will borrow you, since you don't want to sit on the wheel anyways. That's perfectly fine. Oh, they're great finishing on the inside. And they have that door knocker style movement. So you see how even when the top is still, they still sway and swing and move. Okay, go back up close, Tony, because I just dropped my ruler. So I gotta go bend down and go get that ruler. And then here we are with the post and butterfly again, and we'll show you here what they measure. And that's gonna be, yeah, just about an inch, a little over that. We'll call it 1 1/8 inches, much like our last style we had. And then we'll show them on as well, give you an idea. I just love the link style. It almost looks like the diamonds, or where everything links up is where you get the diamonds, the transition between the textured gold and the lapis at the base. Then of course you've got, there it is from a distance. I know this is a really dark area that I'm in, but you can still see that great movement that they have, and just really it's for the size perspective that you're getting, and you can see how really bright that blue is and how they move. And again, I don't even have the backing on, so it's just really just a great look there, and they'll sit a little bit better when you've got the backing on. But let's go back up close, give you a really big value on the lapis earrings. Just one pair, they were $39.99 once upon a time. We're going a lot lower than that to make sure that they disappear here in a hurry and give you the greatest value you could ever imagine seeing on a really fabulous, like you could watch every show we do and never see anything else like this. This is one only designer, and we'll blow them out right now. Lots of gold too, and yet we're gonna make them $999. 3,000 saved from a long time ago when they first debuted at $4, and now today they're $8.99 at checkout. So that's even better, and we love to see you got them. All right, congratulations. Things are going faster than I can get the next item up here. So it looks like Joanne's the first to say sold. Sorry for everyone who missed out there. And then we do have this really special, I'm just gonna show this, Pam. I believe you're watching. So Pam M, this is the mounting. I know I sent you a picture this morning, but this is our really big Brazilian Paraíba. You missed it last night. Here it is, yeah. Okay, amylite, thank you. Amylite's gone as well. So the amylite pen, I think it leaves us with what? I think the only thing we have left from the show so far is the diamond earrings, the $9.99 baguettes and rounds. That is correct. So only thing we have left right now are those diamond earrings with the baguettes rounds. They were in that overall oval shape. So that's all that remains so far. So pick those up if you'd like to. And then here we are with this really beautiful 1 carat 88. So Pam, here's how this works. We've got a carat 88 Brazilian Paraíba. If you want it for the mounting, it's highly recommended, as I said yesterday in an email. You can definitely get it for the mounting. But what we're going to do is I would have to work with you on finding another stone and giving you a price point on that stone, and we could set it for you, no problem. So whatever you need, but it just matters on, it depends on time. I just got to go back today and go look for a stone for you, which I can do. So I got nowhere to be until 4, so I can stay for a couple hours. Well, maybe 1 hour, but that's going to be where we've got here. And it's just the gym, so I could always go a little late, right? It's just my 3-hour gym session today. Yeah, that one. But anyway, yes. But this is so yeah, I would love to stay and go look for stones instead and maybe give myself a little break from that. But here we are with the 188, and it's 109 in diamonds. And just a reminder, I know for some of you that were with me last night, you saw it, but this is 1888. And then if you want me to find you a different stone, I can find one and then quote your price and we can set it for you. Or whatever, you can do whatever you want. So, but if you like it with the Brazilian Paraíba, that's great too. It's 1888, so it's just a recap from yesterday. So congratulations. Who got the lapis earrings? I can't wait to find. Evelyn got them too. And then what about you, Mandy, who was picking up that amylite? Sherry, hi guys. All right. Well, thank y'all for shopping. It's a great day to do it, and this one will be $16.99. as well, so you get a better value. So just want to try it on for you. Here's what it looks like. And then obviously I'm always, willing to help you custom design things or find a different stone. If you need a loose stone, I can always show you, send you pics, send you prices. I do that for everybody all day. So if you ever have a specific request or something custom you need help with or made, I'm always accessible 24/7, 365 days a year for you guys. So just let me know, shoot me an email, and I'll work on it for you. So it's laurenblairtv@gmail.com. I know most of you have it, but if you don't, there it is. So here we go. That's going to be just a quick little flash there for customer requests. And then I love this. I love the way bigger individual diamonds. I mean, that's not that many diamonds. And yet you've got well over a carat. Look at the halo, they're huge. On the sides, huge. Every individual diamond, there aren't that many. We could sit here and count them. It's probably 30 diamonds in the piece, and yet you're getting a carat 09. Usually a mounting like this might have 100 and some diamonds. This one, larger individual stones. So love that one. And let me know who's got it, and then that'll be $16.99. Don't forget big specials coming up every top of the hour. Does anyone want a closer look at this? Kunzite? Showed you at the beginning of the show. Look at this. Oh. Now this one is not my size, but I had to put it on. Look at this. This is the one that was instant. Love at first sight, early this morning. Oh my, never seen anything like it. And I've fallen in love with the kunzite here so much that I was only a month or two into my career here and I bought a kunzite on the spot. And this one, unlike anything I've ever seen, it's 113-1422. Just want to give you an idea of what kind of brand new jewelry we have today exactly. Like a 5272. Fancy cut. It's somewhere between a cushion and an emerald cut. It really shares properties of each. And you have a 5272 with 57 points in just 4 diamonds as well. So that is one of our new, you've never seen it before. It literally got here. It was finished yesterday. It's here today. And look at that gorgeous, yes, cocktail ring. It's not for the faint of heart here. It's not a small ring. It doesn't sit low profile because it is holding a 53 karat stone nearly. And so you've got to elevate it up to accommodate the pavilion, the depth of the stone. But it's really stunning. So that's here. Just want to show you one up close look at it as well. So just something to think about if you're looking for the gem of all gems. And I just wanted to show you those two pear shapes, how they each come together point to point there. And they create almost like a little, I don't know, it looks like a little, to me it looks like maybe a little like script letter B or maybe a little heart or something like that. I think that's open to interpretation on how those diamonds are set on the side, but it's really lovely to use bigger diamonds like that on the side. So it's a beauty, isn't it? And you see the lights just emanating. That's for my big jewelry gals. You cannot be afraid of big jewelry if you're looking for something like this. It just is one of those outstanding designs and stones really that showcase beautifully. And it's supposed to be $31,999, but I'm not going to do that. So we have, again, everything gone except a pair of earrings and that Brazilian Paraíba, which was just a request. And so here's what I'm going to offer for you if you like this one. Just one of those true museum pieces, but it's not something you've seen before. So it's one that everyone's seeing for the very first time. Chances are going to go very quickly because it's not likely you're going to see another 53 karat kunzite. And again, the saturation is beyond high level. It's magnificent. This is one of those stones that just, you're not going to see anything like it. Never happens. 31,000, it's not going to be major, major, major value. It's not even close to 30. It's not even close to 10. That's what I mean by the second we bring out something brand new, and obviously museum, no question about it, but it's still got to be discounted. And the fact we just took a $32,000 ring that would be more like you can't put a price on something that's not available. There's no comparison. There's no retail on it. There's no going rate, like what's it somewhere else or down the dial or down the street or at that other, no, there's no such thing. It's not even $99 or $89.99. This is really hard to believe when you've got 52 karat. It's gonna be fun to think about the per carat kind of value you have here. And it's not even $89.99. Watch this. And a great day to get it because 10% off. So there's that to consider because the most savings are happening on the bigger items. That's where you get the most savings. Let's make it better than $88.88. This is the first. This is it, guys. This is it. This is it. We're blowing it out right now. And it's not even $88.88. Let's blow it out for $79.99, brand new right now. And what a stone that is. And then we've got the only thing that I can bring you is We have, it's interesting, the pink pearls I have today are the same color as this kunzite, which is really telling. And then if you like bigger stones, check out the bicolor we're gonna see in the rose gold. That's a pendant. We have the heart-shaped pink zircon I was telling you about. That is really beautiful. So that's all coming, but that's a really beautiful value because $800 off makes it $71.99. So keep that in mind. And then we have tanzanite drop earrings. Don't forget our 20 karat Alexandrite. I still can't believe I'm saying this. 20 karat 35 Alexandrite. This is another museum piece today. That's a museum must-go. That's an Alexandrite with yellow diamonds around its halo. And one more thing, it's GIA certified. So don't think that we didn't bring out the museum masterpieces today. We can all put, if we take every single person that's watching, that's ever watched this show, and we all put in a couple dollars, we're going to be able to afford that. It's a really, really beautiful piece. I'm kidding because it was actually, this was not even $100,000 when it started. It was $99,999. That's literally the price on the back. That's where it's been. Today it's not. I'm literally going to show you. There's the piece and there's the price. And what I'm going to do is, and then I got my little chicken scratch that says Museum Masterpiece Must Go. It's the MMMG. And it's got a GIA cert. So just going to show you. Give me a call if you're interested in it. It's our big time stone. You can see it's got the photographs of the color change. And we've got the fabulous, of course, the whole descriptor, everything you need. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. 20 karat 35, the millimeter size, the cutting, the clarity, it's transparent. So rare to see. Anyway, that one's going to be less than $99,999. So something else to consider. If you're into the museum pieces, we've got them. Let's keep going though, because we've got something extremely affordable for what it is here, because this is really rare and it's already past the bottom of the hour. So let's get into something that I think you're going to adore here. And I really do believe that because, well, I get requests for this nearly every single day. They're going to roll around a little bit because these are perfectly round pearls, but we are looking at freshwater pink pearls here. So the freshwater cultured pearls with a natural color, and they are more pinky purple. That's why I likened them to that kunzite we just saw, because most pink pearls are going to be very light, very pale, like a pink diamond color. Think about that with a very subtle sheen to it. This is different because you're getting 113-1482, which is more of a, still got that sheen, it's still got that beautiful pearly glow about them, but this is really a base color that's a pinky purple mauve, and they're huge. They're round, they're 10 millimeters each. I think with a pearl, as much as I love big pearls, and we all do, what's interesting is I really do think that there's a limit, or there should be kind of a limit to consider when you're talking about pearls as far as an earring, because when it's a strand, we've got a lot of real estate there, and we can put, you know, everything up to 14, 15 millimeters on our neckline as a strand. But when it's an earring, and if it's a round pearl and something that's going to sit, you know, you want it to sit, you know, perky, like straight out to the world. Don't want it to do that little fall to one side or lob or just kind of droop. Those are all things we don't need. But there's, I think, when you get any bigger than 10 millimeters, they tend to do that. It doesn't matter what backing you have, they tend to be a little droopy. So we want that big size. We want them to show up like a big button style earring. But I really think that there should be a pretty much a maximum, and I love the 10 millimeter for that reason. So that's the sweet spot to me for an earring. They don't look overdone. They're just not going to fall because, you know what, you can have the biggest and best and most exotic pearl in the world. But if it's not sitting properly on the ear, I don't know if it's something you're going to be really excited to wear all the time. A 10 millimeter is perfection. And yet the pink with the subtle blues and the purples, and then there's that turquoisey green element. You see a lot of blues and greens that just kind of give the luster. That's what we love pearls for. And yet you've got this beautiful sheen and 10 millimeters and great gifting idea, and they're still gold. There's a back, I know you can't see any yet, but the back that's securing it to the pearl is all done in solid gold, as is your backing, so which is the butterfly backing. Let's take a look at them. We've got, are we doing just white gold on these? I suppose. It doesn't say one way or the other. I suppose we could do whatever you need. Obviously, you're not going to see the gold until when you're putting them on, yes, but when they're on, you don't see it anymore. So white, yellow, if you want, but you know what we're going to do here, just make this easy. They're not even $1,000, and we've got to show them on because I am sure that, sure, yeah, and we do, Pam, so I can work with you on finding that stone for you, no problem. So we'll put that aside. Okay, you got it. So here's what we do have, and This is a really special look here with this size. I want to show you as far as we know the millimeter size already, but look at it with the measurement here. And you can see that how's it going to compare when you put it up next to a ruler. It is right at just under ½ an inch there. And we're going to show you what they look like on just for that size perspective. That's so important here, because we do want to just talk about that, how they're going to look when you see them on like so, and that's a really good look. So huge value, back to the wheel we go, not $9.99, even lower. And again, they're going to move around a bit because that's what they do, perfectly round. Really, there's no blemishes on these pearls at all. They're just really fab. And huge value here. Let's take them all the way on down. Make them $499 a pair. So a nice little gifting moment, perhaps, something that also celebrates this month's birthstone, June being pearl and alexandrite. So yeah, you can either get the 20-karat alexandrite or the pearl. Back-to-back 2 June birthstones, but very different ways to do them. $499, of course, that's $50 off. So they're $449 at checkout instead for some really delightful colors in your pink pearls, much more saturated than you typically get, a really special look. So that's going to be $499. And then, excuse me, we have a really beautiful, that multicolored tourmaline, that bicolor we're going to show you. Give us a quick call, though. We're not going to spend a lot of time on them. Well, first of all, we don't have that many. We have fewer than 10 pairs to go around because they're all identical. We had to make sure that they all match and are the same consistent color and saturation. I know we're getting ready for golden pearls. The only other pearls I have today are the golden pearl strand that I flashed at the beginning of the show. They're going to be 10 to 11 millimeters as well, and they're very important, so we'll see those too. But $449, great for the, again, pearl lovers out there. I think they're fresh though. They almost feel like non-traditional because of the pink color, but that's still natural. So remember, that still cultured means that it gave a little bit of help, but cultured is not faux. Somebody said the other day on television, they said, oh, a lab-grown diamond's exactly like a cultured pearl. Well, not really, because, you know, and it's debatable, but it's not really the same. And lab-grown is lab-grown. You're using pure technology, but this is really, again, where you're using still the pearls are doing the work, or I should say the mollusk is doing the work. They're still organically made. It's, again, not maybe made in the ocean. It's a controlled environment where the mollusk still does the work. The mollusk, this is where the irritant is basically initiated by man, and then the mollusk does its thing where it's basically reacting to that irritant that gets inside its home, and then it really just adds and adds and adds the nacre. So that's what happens in this process, but it's still natural color, because there's a lot of pearls out there that are dyed, that are enhanced, that are just faux altogether, where they're just lookalikes. Those are the difference between simulants and the real deal. So just a little heads up on that if you're curious of what's the difference between all these pearls. Again, education is important on jewelry. You know, knowing a little bit about how to shop for jewelry, whether you're shopping with me or anybody else, is always important to me, is to make sure that, you know, as you watch the show, you should get a full GIA education. You know, it's one of those where if you watch the show long enough, you're going to be well versed and be able to shop jewelry anywhere and really be the expert, and probably be a little bit more well versed on jewelry than even some of the sales associates that are showing it to you. So that's really cool. So yeah, Jenny, isn't that great? We all need the kunzite. Oh, I need the kunzite. Jenny, I like the way you're thinking. She says you need the kunzite. I could not agree more. And you know what? I gave you guys permission to shop. I'm going to give myself permission to shop. We all deserve it, right? I've earned that. I've earned a kunzite, haven't I? I already have one, but mine's only 23 carats. I want a 52-carat kunzite. Absolutely, yeah. Sure, we can do it, Ellie, right now. That's the beauty of requests, Ellie. We can just show it to you right now. Ellie, if you want to see the mandarin I flashed yesterday, I've got it right here. I can show it to you, no problem. We'll show Ellie the mandarin. Yeah, I know we showed you a, I don't know if you saw it, Ellie, but we brought out a necklace for you last night because I know you wanted a round. So, or a round or an asher, I believe, were your requests. So no, we have no ashers and no emerald cuts in rings or pendants, but I do have that oval. So Ellie, I see your request or your comment. So what I'll do is we can show that for you. Oh, good. Oh, now I know who Casey is. Oh, Casey got the lapis. Oh, that's wonderful. All right, so here we go, because sometimes you guys use screen names and I can't tell who's who. But yeah, Ellie will show it to you right now. It's the oval mandarin. Flashed it yesterday. It's got a great mounting. We'll give you a nice value on that one too, and then we'll be on our way. So $449 on the pearls. Glad you like them. And thank you, thank you. Also, remember, if you weren't with me last night, we had a cat's eye emerald. which is the museum piece from last night, and that's still available, which is kind of shocking because that was also an incredible value. But let's talk about, this is a quick look at the mandarin. So no, we did not, Ellie, have any luck finding an emerald cutter asher in a ring. I brought out the round and a necklace for you last night, which is also still here, but this is the oval 113-1033. There aren't many ashers or rounds in rings except for smaller sizes, and I know you also wanted to be 2 carat. Wait a minute, because if you want a round and you can go for a smaller size, let me just flash this, because I know round was also in the running, I think. Today you just said asher or emerald cut, but I do have this round as well in a floral, which actually is perfect with the necklace. Actually, the necklace did sell last night, so I take that back. The necklace sold at the very end of the show. That's how it goes. But that's the round in the floral ring, but that's a 123. So I know you wanted, I think, 2.5. So that's the option we have. This one is a 2 carat, I think that's a 248. Let me get you the information. 243. 243, 18 karat gold on 1033, and that's our 19 points in tapered baguettes, and then also 62 in the round brilliance. So that's a bigger mandarin. Let me know if you want to see the round, which is 1 carat 23, and we can show those for you as well. But no big emerald cuts, no big ashers in rings. So that's where we stand. But we've got the round and we've got this big oval. And if you'd like, let's look at the inside, because that's beautifully finished as well in the 18 karat gold. And we've got a huge markdown on this is a big stone. Mandarin garnets don't usually come over 1 carat very often. So this is definitely unusual. And how are we doing? We still have pearl earrings left, 2 pairs of pearls left in the earrings right now. So you can still get those pearl earrings if you'd like. And then here we are with this bright as can be ultra neon mandarin. Do let me know if you want to see the round, or we could just show it next. That one's going to be much more affordable because it is a smaller size, but this one being all deluxe, all the 18 karat, all the incredible diamonds as well. And we're going to make it extremely affordable. We got 81 points in diamonds there for you. That's exceptional. You've got all that 18 karat gold. Let's take a look at it on the hand here. Looks fantastic. The way that is just glowing. That's what we look for. This is a tough stone that also doesn't give you clarity all that often, and that one is exciting. So let's go ahead, send it on out. Better value than even where it was at $79.99. We're over that. We had a $79.99 kunzite here. So we're bringing, everything has to make sense, and everything has to come down to bring it to that value. These are the best values you're going to see. It's a sale event weekend. It's a 10% off deal, and we're blowing this out right now for $3,999. We've taken 50% off, and there is no discounting on mandarins because it's like Paraibas, where they're still actually going up in value because they're so remarkably tough to find. So much, I mean, there's just rarity beyond. They were only discovered in 1991, so, which was a while ago, and it feels like it was 10 years ago, and then you realize, no, it was not 10 years ago, but it was very short term as far as the gemstone world is concerned, because a lot of gems were discovered way before the 90s. And this is one of those that is still a relatively new stone, but except it's already gone. It's already mined out. So that's why we're seeing huge elevations in price. And this is $35.99 because you got $400 extra off that. So we'll show you the round next. So we'll just kind of complete our little mandarin section of the show. And then we've got a top of the hour coming up in 13 minutes. What could it be? We've got a 3-stone ring in diamonds. We've got a, which is your everyday. I mean, it's invest one time into a ring that everybody who owns would wear. I think you'd wear it every day. This is the classic style. And a lot of you do bands. A lot of us will do a band ring with a 5-stone style or 7-stone style, but this is the ultra elite way to do the past, present, future idea that is really, it's inherently smaller when you usually see them out and about. Even ones we've had here in the past, they look microscopic because even if you use big diamonds, if that's all there is to it, they tend to look small. You can see here, this one does not look small. This one, it's gonna look bigger on you. So it's really, really impressive because that's a 1 carat center, and it's got about 1/3 of a carat on the side. So we're gonna see that coming up shortly here in yellow or white, but let me know who's got the mandarin garnet. Let's show the round too. The round is in yellow gold only. This one's in white gold only, by the way. So that may be a big determining factor here on which one you choose, but that's 112-5496. That's a gorgeous stone. I know that if you got the round necklace last night, this would be the match. It certainly is. And then petals of pave that overlap over each other. and look incredible, don't they? And then there's diamonds continuing down the sides. That is 66 points overall in diamonds. And helping out some requests here. Requests rarely go to requesters, so keep that in mind. You're more than welcome to call in. Just call in on the piece you'll love and say yes when you see it, and the value it's at today. There's no better value, so take advantage of everything we're doing here in the show. But this one's actually for the first time, under $2,000, and not just $19.99 either. We're going a lot less than that, and we'll blow it out. This is just a beautiful round, and you know we all loved the round yesterday. This one giving that round, that twinkle, that dazzle, that sparkle and brilliance. Look at that. In the brightest orange possible, and yet it's a floral, but it's not oversized. We kept it more condensed to the petals being overlapping over each other, so it doesn't do this huge 1-inch width or this major style that you could never wear. This one's really wearable. It just stays in the yellow gold. It's one only, and it's only, let's try this, $14.99 with an extra $150 off. So that'll be $1,350 or $1,349 at checkout instead. So even better value, and only one, so scream it out when you got it. That's going to be it on the Mandarin round. I think that'll be the last time we ever see that one in that gorgeous stone and mounting. If you do florals, and look at this, that's what I was telling you, is our pink zircon. This is like the smaller version of that museum masterpiece we had the other day that was 20 or 30 grand. We've got a heart-shaped pink zircon as part of a necklace. That one's new. So if you'd like to go ahead and get something really important in a necklace in a heart shape, maybe a great gift idea, is the way to do it. I also have something else new that you've never seen, and I can't wait to hear your reaction on this one. This is, anyone noticing what's happening here? Sure, at first, is it Paraíba? Kinda. But does everyone else see this? There's not just a blue-green color happening here. I didn't even tell you about this. I wanted to. I just wanted to give you a little shock, a little surprise. This is something we have never, ever seen before, ever. It is, do you see what's happening with the middle? There's like a lavender color. It's like a pink color and a lavender color through the center of this oval. And then overall, I can't stop looking at it. Overall, you're seeing blues and greens. Very minty, very neon, very Paraíba-esque, but clean. And a big size. This is a bicolor tourmaline. And I tell you all the time, I've been around gems now professionally for nearly 3 decades. And when you look at gems, and I've seen a lot of them, loose, in jewelry, all over the world, I say this all the time about Mother Nature. No different than people, Mother Nature, to personify where gems come from and the hardship they go through to actually be this miracle of nature that they are, that combines a lot of time and a lot of pressure and a lot of usually different kinds of elements coming together in certain places around the world. And obviously we know some cool gems that do some cool things, like our phenomena stones, and sometimes it's a really cool color. There are anomaly gemstones that just feel like pure magic, and we're not afraid. We're the only place in the world that really is able to take these moments and really focus in on truly one-of-a-kinds, because we're not a typical brick and mortar store. We don't have more than one location that we got to supply the same jewelry to all around the world. We can bring you these specialty rarities and showcase them and show you something every single time you tune in that you've not seen before. That's the beauty of the stone. It is that one-of-a-kind. Mother Nature just went a little crazy here. It's like when you have a person that's really, 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 really good at something, where they're just this savant, or they're this once in a lifetime talent, and nobody else quite does what they do. I think of Andrea Bocelli comes to mind. Just a talent and a savant in every way, and just extraordinary talent that doesn't even seem like it could actually be human. If you're a sports fan, they say that about Victor Wembanyama. It's like he's an alien. They call him the alien because it's like he's doing something that no other human being has ever really done before. And yet, this is where gemstones can do that too. And this is your one only that you have a chance to get in on and enjoy this one only with the bicolors, and it's huge. It's 1130757. It's a 3-carat 83. It's one only. I'm going to do my best to make this really affordable, but there is definitely, look at this. As you move it, it's like the most subtle, like, there's bicolors that have that split where it's really one side is one color and one side's the other. That's not this. It's just magical. There's a purpley pink hue coming through the middle out of nowhere, seemingly, among this beautiful blue-green. And then we put the cabling texture on the sides, split shank style with the cable texture. It's 34 points in diamonds, keeping it classic, and we're calling it bicolor tourmaline. That's what we're calling it. I mean, it's 2 colors, well, blues and greens and purples, so maybe 3. But it's colors together in one stone. And it's a tourmaline. It is. I don't know if it's got copper. I don't know. We haven't tested these stones out of this new region. We don't know. But it is very, very important, and it is really, really rare. And there's no other stone. I've seen a lot of cool tourmalines that have done weird things. I'll never forget, there was a stone about 20 years ago that I had that was a large round, and I swear it was like a deep, deep, deep dark gray, and then it had rainbows in it. It was just amazing. And that was a tourmaline as well. Tourmalines are a very, they're a broad family of gems. There's thousands of identified colors. So, but to see them in one space like this and to see it almost just shimmer like it's doing, it's so rare. We have one, let's blow it out. We've never had a chance to see anything quite like it here. $12,999, let's skip that because we wanna make it affordable enough to be able to just say yes and see what it looks like at home. I know it may be on different monitors or different televisions or different, whatever screen you're watching it on. It might be a phone, it might be a computer, it might be a TV. However you're watching, it might look a little different because every time you see it, I've been noticing that all day. Every time I see it in a slightly different light, it tends to look a little different. So I think that you can expect when you get it at home, as you wear it out and about, sunlight versus indoors, lower light versus brighter light, you're gonna see different kinds of colors come through, but here's what we're gonna do, and then we've got a request for Kim coming up. So Kim, your request is on the way. It's a beautiful Smithsonite. We'll see it. We saw the museum one last night. We'll see a new one today for you. That's really exciting, but this one's gotta go, and it will. Watch this, under $10,000. Let's make it super affordable. Classic mounting, rope texture on the side, classic halo. We're gonna make this affordable, I promise you. It's gotta be. It's just really rare, and it's so large, and it's beautifully cut, and it's got great finishing on the inside, and whoa, there's a little, hold on, polishing cloth in the prong. Let me see if I can get all that out. And there, oh, okay, that's a really good view. There it is. You can see what's going on. The blue greens, the purple pinks, and then the blue greens again. That I love, look at that. Now it looks like the base of this is fascinating. I mean, right? I wish, in all these years I've studied gems, I can't even explain exactly what is going on here. It's Mother Nature's magic. Sometimes that happens. Now it looks like the base of the stone is purple and the top surface is blue-green. It's not even 5,000. Call me. Nobody's on the lines, and that shocks me. If you want something as unique as you are. Gemstones usually are, especially around these parts, but here's one that is exceptionally unique, and it's not 59. 49, even $39.99. I gotta go crazy on this one just to make sure you can absolutely say yes. Try it out. We're gonna make it $2,999. You still save $300 additional to that, and it's only just this one, $26.99 at checkout. Amazing holiday weekend price tag there, whoever thought. And if it turns out one day that this source, which is this new find, if it turns out one day that that's got copper, because remember purples, oftentimes we see purple Paraibas here. We see purple Paraibas and we see blue-green Paraibas. And so I am just being a, you don't need to be a super sleuth here or a gemstone full-on detective to figure that it would make sense logically to believe that that could very well be a copper-bearing stone given that the 2 colors it's showing. And if it turns out that you got a 4-carat copper-bearing that's also this magic of the bicolor, then you just got yourself the most priceless stone ever. Let's take a look at it one more time and see who's got it. And then we got to move on. Kim's got a request here, and Kim, it's a beauty. Kim, the collector, is going to see yes. Oh, Kim got it already. Oh, okay, let me show her. Thank you for letting me know. 113-0650, you got it, Kim. Well, she saw it on a previous show. And, ooh, I love this one because do you see how it's making those diamonds look turquoise? It's like, how is the stone that is, I wouldn't say opaque, it's definitely translucent, but how's this Smithsonite out of the Congo still a cabochon and still glowing to the point where it looks like it's, yeah, it looks like the top, like look at the diamonds top and bottom and side to side. They look like they're turquoise. It's 18 karat gold. It's 8 carats 20. Kim, I want to congratulate you. Congratulations on the Smithsonite. It's a 63 point of fancy diamonds, 50 points inside, round brilliant. So that would be, of course, a carat 13 overall. And oh, what a great value she got spending so little and then getting that discount as well. So here it is on the hand. Maybe that's what she wants to see it too. I will tell you, I don't know if you're going to see it here, but yeah, not as much as I'm seeing when I look at it in person, but when I look at my hand here, Kim, I'm seeing a subtle chatoyancy to it as well. I think I pointed that out the first time we aired it back when it debuted. It was part of a What's New Wednesday collection, but I do see a little, look for it when you get it at home. I'm looking overhead at this angle and there's a little chatoyant, it's like almost a little bit of a glow that looks like a cat's eye coming through. So I don't see it as much on camera, but I do see it very strikingly in person. So enjoy that. Congratulations, Kim. And then we'll go right back to this is our $29.99 bicolor tourmaline. I can't believe that's here at the moment, but $26.99 at checkout. And speaking of actual bicolor, these are bicolors that you're more traditionally seeing on the show. This is our bicolor tourmaline pendant. This is usually what they look like. The watermelon tourmaline, as we also will call them, but this is a masterpiece. And it's a pendant, and it's got blues and greens, and the most perfect, couldn't have painted it better, subtle graduation of color. It's 111-6852. Get ready, this one's gonna fly. It's in the rose gold, and it's a 16 karat 09 in this fabulous elongated, look at that, blues and greens and then pinks. And that's another way to do bicolor. See how it's a little bit more subtly graduated. Yes, in the color, it's like an ombre effect. That's the tweezers behind it that I'm holding it with, but that shows you how clean it is. And then here's the back. Now you could wear this east to west or north to south, because they cleverly put bails and little S-curve figure eights on either side. See that? I like that little built-in design. It almost looks like a letter S or a little infinity symbol, doesn't it? So maybe a little subtle symbolism there on the sides. Here's what it looks like. You obviously have the option of going pink or green up top. So you can decide how you want to wear it. Let me see. You want to put your chain, make sure, unlike my tweezers can't do it, but let me show you here, because you want to put your chain through both sides so it sits perfectly straight up and down. But look at the size of this stone, and then of course the gleam off that border of rose gold. But you could also wear it like this. You could wear it east to west and make a totally different look, like a station style piece. Want to give you the length here very quickly. This is a really good one. It's just so hard to hold with the tweezers here. Aren't able to go all the way through, but you can see that clarity, which is remarkable in a 16 karat stone. And then here's your length, which is 1.25 inches or so. And then we'll show it to you on the neckline as well. And another way to wear it, just straight up and down if you choose to. Boy, that's an impressive piece. And of course, a lot of beautiful colors there, but you could also go east to west on it as well, which is, again, this is a big one, so it's tougher to hold, but you get just an idea of the size there. We'll show it up close and we'll blow it out. More importantly, it's got a round of discounting here that's over a dozen discounts. It's been here a long time. It's been here close to 10 years. And yet now it gets to get its home. Finally, it comes out and at 10% off, and it started all at $17,999 way back when. Our top of the hour is here, so we'll be chatting about what's coming up, and there it goes. Let me prop this one back up for you. I don't know why that one did not stay on its own, but let me go ahead and just make sure that we show it to you here and hold it so you can see all the angles and give it a polish as well. But this is extraordinary, is it not? That now I got it fingerprinted from the back. But let's give you a great value, and I think it may already be gone, and that makes sense because this is where those values, I mean, you can always just say sold right away. There's now a fingerprint in the back of it. So I'll polish it up. We'll talk top of the hour, and then we'll get back to that. I want to go ahead and show you these pearls. This is on the hand here because we're going to start our hour with some golden pearls, and poor things have been in a bag here, so I'll get them a little bit limbered up here. But this is a really beautiful golden pearl strand and not oversized. So here's our top of the hour, and we'll wish you a happy Saturday. Let's go ahead and put these up close as well, because I know you're always interested in seeing how gorgeous these pearls are. Not just from a distance away, but up close. Hey everybody, welcome into Saturday morning or afternoon, depending on where you are. Welcome in. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We've got a special edition today for our Saturday. It's a holiday weekend. Summertime starts tomorrow. Father's Day also tomorrow. So whatever you're celebrating, there's something for all of us to celebrate. I'm just celebrating a big sale. I love a sale. I love a great Saturday where we've got incredible jewelry. That's the best part, but everything is on discount from new to old to your requests, and that's important. Get those in. We've had a lot of them already. We want to keep that going for the next 2 hours we have. We know tomorrow might be busy. You might be out celebrating dad, or maybe just enjoying the longest day of the year tomorrow, whatever it is. So if you're not with me tomorrow, by the time we see you on Wednesday night, the sale is over. It ends tomorrow promptly at 1 p.m. So you've got a last call here to get anything at 10% off, and I mean anything. Call us with your favorites, but this is what I've been waiting to show you. It's our pearl strand in golden pearls. These are South Sea. We saw some cultured pearls earlier and pink pearls for the ears. Now we're going to the neckline in stunning I always say, because it does matter how deep, how saturated your golden pearls are, the pearls are rare across the board. Even if you get a lighter quality, a lighter color, they're still extremely, extremely rare. So even if they're more of a champagne color, what you have here is very different. This is more, and I always think, well, we know gold. We all know gold. We know what 10 karat gold, well, not here. We don't see 10 karat gold, but you understand that 10 karat gold is kind of brassy and light, not as yellowy. As you get into more pure gold, like 14 karat, 54%, 54-ish, 54 and a half, or you go to 18 karat gold, that's 75%. So as you get more gold purity, it gets richer, it gets brighter, it gets more intense. That's how I level. That's what I think about pearls, because we want more of that richer saturation if you want rare, and that's what these are. These are really on par with an 18 karat or a 24 karat gold, but not just that. They shimmer and they glow because they're also really, really, really good pearls. They're flawless, more or less. I mean, these are natural South Sea pearls, so you don't expect them to be perfect, but that's why we're up close, so you can see how really blemish-free they are. And then you have the round shape, which is also more rare. The round shape is always more difficult to get, and then you're also getting a lot of them. I have 39 individual pearls here, making up your 18-inch, which is what you're always requesting and asking for. Here they are. This is a really beautiful idea, but all you gotta do is dial, and do it quickly, please, because this is really exciting. 113-1390 is your item number. I mean, really, that's the up close. And you see how every stone, but we're so close, we're at a 10 power magnification here. So that's one thing. You're seeing a really, really important look. But then you've got 18 inches and a solid gold clasp, and we can do white or yellow. So if you would rather have, and I'm going to show you, we went with the yellow just to match it, but you're getting 10 to 11, which means not graduated. It just means there's a little range. They're all intended to be 11, but if any one of them fell short, we've got the 10 to 11 millimeter knowledge there. And then you can see every pearl individually hand and double knotted in between. Here's what they are all about size-wise. And you can see when you see the whole strand laid out, it's all that similar size. Sometimes they're bigger here and then they get smaller in the back. These are all just 10 to 11 millimeter in individual sizes and meant to be the same all the way around. And this is the closure. Now, all of my tutorials on how to work this clasp, and I came in the other day and heard, sure enough, customer service talking to a customer about how to do this. So let me show you once again, so we all know, but we're gonna give you a heck of a value here. This is, I know, it may look a little bit odd because, well, it's first of all, where do I find the clasp? Because it mixes in so well if you get the yellow gold. Again, we can do yellow or white, so please choose your favorite there. But this is where you'll see, if I rotate it, do you see off to the left, there's a little notch there? That's a little, think of it like a little button. And you're gonna press that down, and when you do, it just kind of pops out. But it's still attached. It's not going anywhere because that's a little, like, think like the letter V. It's a little V hook, and that's gonna be, this is a two-step process. So there's one little notch on this beaded style. And then the first step here, okay, so you're gonna put it on. I would do this, put it in front of your neckline, in front of a mirror, because you're gonna need that. You're never, I tell you, if you can do this without looking at back of your neckline, oh my gosh, you qualify for the Jewelry Olympics, let me know, because you're highly more skilled than I am. So do this where you put it in front of the neckline, okay? Put it on in front of the mirror, because the first step is to put that little hook, that little latch right through. Do you see how I did that? Now it's still attached. You're good to go. Truth be told, if you have that on like that, it's never going anywhere. However, this is what you do to make sure it is 100% locked and secure. Do you see that little V? You're gonna push it in. It's gonna disappear inside of this sphere. So what you have to do is when you push it in, you're gonna have to press that button down ever so slightly so that it just slides right in, and then it clicks closed. It disappears, but you still have that little notch. And then this was, I think, the question that one of our customers had was, but the notch is still there. Yes, that stays, because that's how you release it. That's what you press down to open it up when you're ready to take them off. Because this is not the kind of necklace you're gonna wear every day, in the shower, in the pool. These are pearls. Be delicate with them. They're not meant for, don't expose them to chemicals, perfumes. I mean, you shouldn't expose any of your jewelry to perfumes or lotions, but pearls are a little bit more in the sense you don't wanna get them, like try to put your jewelry on last. There's always that debate of how you get ready as a woman. Is it, you know, hair, makeup, outfit? Is it makeup, hair, outfit? Is it outfit, makeup, hair, whatever it is? I personally am 100% I feel very strongly about this. For me, it's makeup, hair, outfit, but there's another step. It's jewelry. Jewelry is the last step because you don't want anything exposed. Don't, expose it to lotions, perfumes, hairsprays, anything like that. So again, hopefully that's a good tutorial on how to work these clasps. But this is going to be affordable. Again, we always want you to know how easy and secure it is. And then we'll show it up against the neckline as well before we also see it up close. But you can see it's 18 inches in length, so it's going to sit right about there. And you can just see, I love this distance shot because you really see how stunning and glowy they are. They're really bright, vibrant. They're not dull. We don't want our pearls to be dull. We don't want them to look mattified. We want them to be glowy. You've heard of probably makeup brands that put crushed pearl in their cosmetics because they want you to have a beautiful, glowy kind of appearance, right? That's what we want our pearls to do. Let's go ahead and blow it out really quickly here. And, oh, that would be so much fun to sell like cosmetics and makeup and all that fun stuff. But again, this feels like that beautiful glow. Like it feels like you're doing that in TV. We like, we do like, well, we don't here, but fancy places that really have good studios, they do these uplighting to make everyone look better. Uplighting is really important. Anyone will tell you on TV, uplighting. This feels like your own individual personal uplighting because it's that glow right underneath your face. And so beautiful golden color. And here's what we've got for you. 10 to 11 South Sea Golden Pearls. The last strand I had was 13,000 way back when. I brought out another strand recently, but there was only one. This is virtually the same thing here. 39 individual pearls. Think of it that way. I just look at it as 3,900. Would be a heck of a value. And why? Because 39 pearls. 3,900, that's $100 a pearl. And that's without even factoring in that $650 clasp enclosure, which is also so high end. That's impressive too. You're gonna save a bundle here. We're gonna make it so much more affordable. Call me early. Pearl's also this month's birthstone. Happy birthday, June babies. I hope you've had a good birthday month. Maybe you still have yet to celebrate a birthday. Okay, if you've got a birthday in the next 10 days or so, fantastic. This is your birthstone and quite the grandest way of all to do it. And anybody can love and live in a luxurious pearl. And this is the highest end they go. Pink pearls, black pearls, they're all rare too, but nothing quite is going to be on the level of a golden pearl like these are. And it's beautiful. It's really rich color. Let's go ahead and blow it out. It's not even 3,900. That is because 39 pearls. So that's $100 a pearl. I'm really, really not going to be able to do that for anybody in the wholesale world. Well, watch this. We're going lower than 39. Plus, it's on a sale event. If you haven't heard, 10% off Father's Day weekend, summer weekend. This is the summer kickoff weekend too. So we are ready to celebrate and give you all the biggest values. It's not even 3,500. We're busy on the phone lines. I wonder why. 3,500 is now less than 100. We're going to go even lower, white or yellow gold on the clasp enclosure. And I know you guys are going, but I see something here and here. There is not, that is 10 power magnification. Look at it this way. When you see it like this on the hand, that's where you don't see anything but flawless, beautiful, glowy nacre. Can you see a flaw from this perspective? Absolutely not. And it's not even $3,000. $29.99. And how about 10% off? So you get a bet. You know what? Let's keep on going. We've got to get these out the door, and we don't have anybody saying sold yet, which is remarkable. If they are anything under $5,000 in a natural South Sea Golden Pearl, you take them. You take them. These are 10 to 11 millimeters, closer to 11. We just gave ourselves a little bit of leeway there because obviously each pearl might be slightly different, and millimeters are a teeny increment of measurement. So here's what we'll do. Don't forget about this beautiful fluted clasp enclosure, which has that security feature. It is 18 inches. We did a lot of 16 in the early days, and you guys said, no, we want 18 inches. So here's that 18 inches, which gives you even more of the golden pearls you love. Let's keep on going. It's not 29. This is our top of the hour for a reason. It is a top of the hour for a very big reason. And by the way, you'd be spending right now $26.99. Let's keep on going. Let's not even make it $29.99 on the air, or $28 or $27. Wait a minute, now we're getting close to that price it should be with the discount. You're still gonna take the discount. Wherever I end up, you're gonna get your 10% extra off. Take advantage of that. No front, no back. They're all round, all the way around. So that's the beauty of these golden pearls, and it's not going to be $27.77 either. And I love what happens when we get down to that price tag and 10% off. I'll keep on going. We got 60 seconds with the pearls. Great gift idea. Oh my gosh, what a gift idea, because anybody who looks up, like, it's true. People will do this, right? You know that if you give this to somebody, you know what they're going to do, right? They're going to look them up. They're going to do a quick little search online and go 10 millimeter golden pearls. Maybe they should look at 11 and look at a golden pearl strand that's South Sea. You're going to find price tags with 5 and 6 figures, like 10,000 and above that. We're doing better than 27.77. Who wants the strand? It's going to be $2,699. And after your discount, you have to listen to me. That's $24.29. $24.29. $24.29 at checkout for a 39 individual pearls and this gorgeous closure in 14 karat solid white or yellow. Remember, you don't need, we just obviously, I think a lot of you will like the yellow because it's tonal with the pearls. But if you want to have the contrast and get white gold, you can. But what kind of value are we doing here? This is the best value we've ever had on a golden pearl strand, and it's $24.29 for the strand. Amazing. That bicolor tourmaline is still here, by the way, the multicolor purple, blue, green. The pink zircon necklace nobody's called me on. Allison, good morning. Are you thinking about the strand? $24.29 at checkout. Big top of the hour for a reason. And I went a lot lower than that ever was supposed to go because remember the original price, well, the only golden pearl strand I had the first time out on this show was about 2 years ago, and it was $12,999, and it sold. And now we've got 11 millimeter, they're virtually 11. Again, we say 10 to 11 because if one's 10.8, we don't want to call it 11. You know, we're very strict. We always give minimum weight, so we're saying 10 to 11 because each one might be slightly different. Obviously, they don't look any different. You can see here. Actually, you know what? With a clasp like this too, I suppose you could wear it, if it works, you could wear it as a bracelet. If you wanted to have like 2 9 inches, you could do that too. You could wrap it around. I mean, clasp and closure allows you to do that like that. So you could wrap it around twice and have a wrist, a nice, you know, really cool double layered beautiful pearl bracelet if you wanted to, but $24.29. And what are we thinking? Are we thinking golden pearl strand? With the yellow or the white gold, by the way. So that's a huge offering as well. And by the way, that comes down to, if it's $24.29, that is virtually, just thinking about it from a per pearl perspective, that's like 61 bucks a pearl. Okay. With no cost for the labor, and labor is a big thing here because I don't know if you ever sat down to, I used to do when I was a little girl, I used to do beading. Beading was very hot in the late 80s and the early 90s, and I remember as a teenager I would do a lot. It's back now too, like everything comes back. But beading, I would like do, I'd go to the bead shop and, you know, buy all these cool beads and then make my own jewelry and make my own, I'm sure it was, yeah, so it was certainly prophetic. It was certainly a sign of things to come. And it was just, you know, bracelets and necklaces and just the time that took. Well, guess what? When you're doing fine jewelry, it's no different. This takes a lot of time to create a necklace. First of all, you're matching the pearls. Second of all, you're stringing them and doing those knots in between every one of them. So if the worst were to happen and you were to like accidentally, I don't know, step on it, or because it's not going to break. But obviously, if something like, let's say, you know, it got caught, I don't know, I can't even imagine it happening. It's on your neckline. But the point is, if you were to have ever something where, oh my gosh, an accident happens, it's not like the whole thing's gonna fall apart. It's not like that scene in Home Alone where they end up on the sidewalk of New York City and the bad guys chasing you fall from the pearls that are falling all over the fresh, freshly fallen snow sidewalk. It's not gonna be like that because each one has those individual knots in between. So then you would just go to a jeweler or send it to us and then we can, obviously re-knot it. So that's, again, it's not gonna happen, but the point is there's a lot of labor to get there to give you that security when it's all just perfectly done like that. Okay, so $24.29. What else? We want to get to this heart shape because yes. Oh, the pendant. Oh goodness, I was going to re-show it and clean it up. I just got a fingerprint on the back, but I think I got it cleaned up. And did she get it for some insanely good price? Congratulations, but that means the ring is still here. So this one is gone, congratulations, but the ring with the purples and the blue, green, that one, still here. That was $29.99 for that new one, and then the bicolor pendant is spoken for. So congratulations, and thank you. And here we are with the heart shape. Pink zircon. Do you guys remember, I can't remember what day it was, but you'll probably remember seeing the zircon that I had. The zircon I had in the huge size heart-shaped necklace the other day that was a museum masterpiece was a little more golden pink. This one really is just like a rich, intense pink purple. It's got a nice intensity to it. It's really rich and saturated. It's 113-1476. So again, call us on the pearl strand. Here's the big heart shape. And then we've got this fabulous necklace set in the yellow gold. Don't we have amazing things today? And it's only just getting started. We have our 3-stone ring soon to come, which is one of our big values. I actually think the Asher cut tanzanite that I have today could actually be the biggest value of the show. It's really good. It's a beauty. And then we have rubellite too, and an array of blowouts on 12 karat plus tanzanites as well. But here's our heart shape. This one's going to be quick. It's a 9 karat 32 heart shape pink zircon. It is also, zircon, remember, is rare and it's really natural. It's natural and it's rare. It's not zirconia linked. There's no relation. You know, like when people say, like, you know, got the same last name as someone else, but you say no relation. Yeah, that's the thing. Zircon, no relation to zirconia. Zirconia is a complete simulated stone, not the same as zircon, which actually go back and date 4.4 billion years old. And so they're really, really old, and yet they're really, really beautiful. And yet the jewelry industry is just sort of catching up with the marvel and the beauty that they provide. They're really special. Let's take a look at this. 932 with the diamond weight at 48 points. It's attached to the chain, which is going to be fully adjustable, so 16, 17, 18 inches in length for you. And here's what it looks like from a distance. And it's got great finishing, which I'll show you as well. And so we'll see it here first. Look at that sparkle, though, as only the zircon can do. Thank you, double refraction, for being such a beauty for us sparkle lovers. And that's, of course, sparkle chain, diamond cut. Here's your closure. So that spring ring and that 16, 17, 18 inches are all built in there with those O-rings. Very distinctive there. And then here's what it looks like on, just to give you an idea of the size. And you can see I'm wearing a classic, kind of like a classic Barbie pink today, and yet this is a little more rich, sophisticated, and saturated, but you see how it just sparkles. That is it's a mega stone. And you also consider the way that heart shapes in necklaces and pendants have been so insanely popular of late. I would not wait if I were you. Oh, and by the way, I want to show you the finishing here. I got to just turn it around. It's too heavy. When it flips, it kind of takes it all with it. But look at that great finishing there that you have. So it's really exceptional quality in manufacturing, as usual. That's what we expect, but let's blow it out. First time seeing it here today. We're going to make sure it's really affordable for you, and I'll give you a better look at it here, because obviously sitting on the wheel is not always the best upfront look, but that is. And we'll make it better than $7,999. That's not bad at all, but it's still a sale. And it's an event, and we got to make sure that everything continues to go from the show. We've been on the air for about 80 minutes, and we've only got, I think, 2 items left out of lots and lots and lots of dozens of items we've shown you. So that's a sign of what we're doing with value, isn't it? It's not $79, $69, $59, $49.99 is amazing, especially with $500 extra coming off that price. But we're doing better than that, and not even $44.99. There is the price at the discount. But now on the air, we keep it going. Let's blow it out for $39.99. And that pink zircon is not going to stay. That is $400 additional off, so another $35.99 deal. Tanzanite drop earrings will be here. We have a gorgeous kunzite earring too, and then we even have a copper-bearing rubellite, a couple of tanzanite pendants actually to show you, and the tanzanite wheel, which is our 12 carats and above. That's exciting. And a 3-stone ring and a Paraíba pendant and yellow diamond earrings. The show is packed. It's so good. And a quick little mini wheel coming up that's also here. But look at that zircon. Nobody's taken that yet. I know it'll go. It's just going to keep on moving here. I know we've got that delay, but yellow gold only stays that way. But that is some serious sparkle there. And you saw it from a distance on the neckline. It's like somehow you go further away and it just gives you even more. If you like this color but want to go tourmaline instead, we have a rubellite, which is going to be lovely as well. But I think we're getting ready for some big yellow diamond earrings. We've got this really special, let's do this little mini wheel, because I've got some cool pieces here that include some of our rarest out there. For example, color changing spine in a pear shape. That's one option. Here is a Sierra Santa Maria in an Asher cut that still maintains that gorgeous saturation. Wow. And then we have this other rarity. It is called, oh, this one should not be on this wheel. You know what, I'm going to put the aqua in the middle because I realize I got some green stones here. This is Savarite garnet in a rare cushion cut square. Here is the color change spine. Here's our aqua Sierra Santa Maria, the best that's ever been mined in the world. And here they are, all about to come on down to one incredible price tag. So again, I know we've got a lot of great jewelry to choose from. The hardest part is deciding which one or two you want to take advantage of today, but this is outstanding, and there's one great price tag coming for all three. That means you don't have to take all three. It just means that one ridiculous low price just meant to get them one way, which is out the door. They got to go, and yet we're talking color changing speen on the right. That's 1 carat 61 with 38 points in diamonds. Then we have the 2 carat 24, which is in the middle. That's my 224 aqua, so that's a really good size, really unusual cutting. And we also happen to have our 147. This is why this should never be this price tag. I'm telling you, if you want Tsavorite, and before you think, because I feel like that Tsavorite is going to immediately be the barometer for this wheel. And I think a lot of you are going to say, if that's a carat 47 Tsavorite, there's no way this wheel goes under 10 grand, because it is that rare to get a Tsavorite that's also bright. It's not too dark. It's not leaning towards that really deeply saturated where you're wondering where the greens went. That's not what we want our Tsavorite. Most Tsavorites do that. They just take away. They're just too saturated, and they take away, and there's nothing really green about it. You need your Tsavorites to be green if you want quality. And this is, I cannot get over it. It's 18 karat gold for the Tsavorite. It's a carat 47 stone. Then it's got the classic halo, and it is a rare cut square cushion. So do you want the Sphene, the Tsavorite, the aqua, or take all three? They are really rare. And they're all a blowout price. And good news, they're all going to stay in the gold colors they're in, but they are all gold. No platinum here. Just gold, 14 or 18. And then we have the ability to size them for you, whatever you need, and free shipping, of course, and 10% off, also off this price tag, which is really low. Let's find out which one you like the best. Yell it out when you know, because we want to keep tabs on who's calling first. And they're all the same price, or take all three, because this price tag is, seriously, you can get all three for less than the price that one would have been. And that is where, even with all of this rarity, and that's the 147 Tsavorite, here's the 224 Asher cut in the aqua, here's the Sphene. The Sphene's a carat 61, so it's a good size as well. And 38 points in diamonds. Diamond weight here is 16, and then we've got 18 points in diamonds over here, but remember, that's the 18 karat. Here's 14, here's 14. Let's get you a great value. They're not even $59.99. This is going to make three people very happy, very excited. I'm thinking I'm going to go even lower than I actually should, just to make sure that they go in quickly, because we're approaching the halfway point of the show already, and got to make sure that we've got enough time for everything, because it's like an all-star show today. Everything is quite amazing. Yes. We're loving the Tsavorite first, of course. That's not a surprise. Tsavorite first, on the hand, you got it. 147. Actually, that number is 1128951, so we can probably, splash that on the screen for you so you can see what it's all about. 18 karat, 147. That's that brightness I was talking about. There it is. Brightest green you want, and that's got a diamond weight of 18 points, baguettes, and rounds. Together, that is fabulous. Every one of them is going to be under, what I say, 49, 39, 29. What about $1,900? $99 when we've got something that should be over 10 grand right there. Tsavorites of this size are really tricky. I've had many over the years that are over $10,000 in this size, and you're not even paying $19.99. Let's go even lower. You know that one's going to go first. It sounds like a lot of people on the phone lines already talking about that one. It's not 19. None of them. This is a 224 aqua. Here's our Sphene at a carat 61. Changes from green to red and gives you all the incredible sparkle that very few stones will do. They're not even $19.99. We're going even lower. Let's get you all in, because they are one-onlys. When they're gone, they're gone. Can't do anything to bring them back. Certainly not at this price. They're not 19. Keep going, sure. 18, 17, 16. Oh my goodness. It's like giveaways all day. Don't you love that? I told you it's one of the best shows we've ever planned. It really is, and it's all 10% off. Give yourself permission to shop today. It's not $16 or $15.99. There's still 10% off coming your way. The Tsavorite is goner here. You can get the Tsavorite. Okay. I'm at $15.99. Do we really need to take these any lower? Yeah. 18 inches. Yep, 39 stones, 18 inches, and a clasp. Yep, let me know if you want to see it on again. Here we go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They're still here at $15.99 with 10% off. Okay, well, here we go. We're going to make this absolutely wild. If you'd like one, give us a call. They're $1,499 there. I have done it. We have given you the most incredible value all time ever on those pieces. I don't know what you're thinking, but the Savarite, really big value. The Aqua, the Speen, you can't go wrong here. Actually $14.99, and they're really $13.49 at checkout because after you take your 10%, that's where they go. So let's give them 60 seconds on that wheel, and they're all staying in the gold color they're in. White, white, white. Yes, they're all white gold, but I want to just remind you that Savarite's in 18 karat. The other two are 14 karat gold. And then we'll get to some tanzanite earring drops, and we've got a beautiful rubelite. Our 3-stone ring is coming, and we've shown you most of the show, so I'm going to need to dip in tomorrow's show because we got a lot of big things coming up, but we got most of it gone. Yes, Savarite gone. Congratulations. 112-8951. Savarite in 18 karat, spoken for. Now, who wants our 224? Asher. See, everybody waits, despite what I say. I get it. No one cares about what I say, and no one listens. But you know what? Everybody's calling well after the fact. When you call early, because I know I'm hearing a lot of people saying they wanted the Savarite, if you call early, you do give yourself the best chance of these one-of-a-kinds. You really do. We can't even get everyone through right now. We're backed up beyond, so we're just really waiting to get everyone through here on the phone lines. We've got people asking about pieces from earlier. Yes. Thank you. Enjoy it. That was a nice piece, wasn't it? Beautiful. And then we've got our Aqua and our color change Speen still here for you at $13.49 at checkout. So very important value there. Let's get to our tanzanite drops. We'll move on. And, oh, hi, Risa. Thank you. Oh, all my thanks to you. Thank you very, very much. Yes. Aqua, let me try that on. It's 113-0055. Take a look at that. There's the Aqua on the hand. Again, that's going to stay in the 14 karat white gold. It's now spoken for 224 and 16 points in diamonds. It leaves us with the Speen remaining. That's 113-1049 there. So a fabulous way to go for the Speen. So yes, did you want the Aqua too? I'm sorry. Allison, there's a backup caller for you as well if anything falls through there. All right, Speen, $14.99. That's 113, 1049, 161, 38 points in diamonds. And we'll come right back close up and take a look at that one more time. Stays in the white gold. Now, Tansy time. We have our 12 carats. Are you ready to see the 12 carats on a wheel? Or do we want to see rounds in a match pair in a drop earring first? That's where I really want. Look at that. Oh my. In the yellow gold with the bigger fancy cut diamonds as well, there are the round tanzanite stunners. They are just, these are so special. And they're rounds with the diamonds up top and the front of the lever back. 112-9023. The Speen is the only piece left on the wheel. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Here's the Speen on the hand for you. We do have somebody on the Speen. Here it is. There's the Speen on the hand. One of two ways to wear it. So I'll flip it around for you. That's one way. Here's the other. And there you go. So that's the color change, green to red, but with all the dispersion and fire, no matter what, that always happens. And that's $13.49 for that gorgeous Speen. So congratulations if you get it. Now here we are with 9023, 18 karat gold yet again, this time the yellow gold, which is delightful. I think with the tanzanite being as saturated as they are, it doesn't matter. White gold looks fabulous. We see a lot of that, but there's also that beauty in the yellow gold that really looks good too, and maybe that's what your preference is, or maybe that's what you're wearing these days, or maybe you've got the matching ring in the yellow gold. I'm gonna borrow this one and show it to you from a distance here so you can see how it is going to be lengthwise, and then we'll try it on. But that's our 1072 of tanzanite. So you've got really close, 5.5 carats almost on each. And then that larger diamond that is a kite cut, the diamond weight is actually 18 points. Now, I don't think they got it all because that's all that's listed here, and I know it's more than that. So that's either the round brilliance or the fancy cuts, and there's always going to be, well, typically, 2 different diamond weights here because we always do break it down, fancy cut versus rounds. But we didn't, so there's just something left out. So if you don't mind, we can always go back and get that information for you. But it is going to be priced as if there's only 18 points in diamonds. And if it was the fancy cuts that were left out of the deal, then you're getting a major savings there. So you can see how beautiful they are on, how they move. I love the piercing coverage that you're getting as well. And then they're going to be fabulous, fabulous, and wearable. Let's go back up close. I just wanted you to see them on for length perspective. Let's make it really easy. They stay in the yellow gold. I know it's a bigger earring. I know they start at $16,999, and now they're not. So you get a major, major value. And I'm trying, I had this one, it's a little bit twisted. So, and that's just because there's a little kink here in the setting. So I'm getting that straightened out for you, and then you'll see what it's all about. But that's not going to be something you need to concern yourself with. It's a beautiful, beautiful, brilliant stone, and yet look at that. That's wild, isn't it? Great stones. Under 10,000 they go. We'll make them a lot better than $99.99. And a big moment for anybody who wants something special in a tanzanite earring. We will see some incredible 12-karat stones coming up today, so that's going to be a lot of fun as well, all part of a wheel and a blowout. But these are not 99, 89, 79. We can keep on going. Remember, they're 18 karat gold and perfect deluxe matched rounds. That's always special to see. And we're going to go just all out here, $4,999, and there'll be an extra $500 off that, so they're really $44.99 instead. Makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? 500 bucks saved. That's more money you put towards other jewelry that you love. And that's really exciting as well. So that's only $44.99 if you'd like to get those tanzanites. And then we're going to show you one beautiful high-end diamond necklace. It's all diamonds. You know how infrequently we see all diamonds, but that means that the second we do see something like that, it's gone in a hurry. Here's our diamond pendant with chain. And it's a really decorative, oh, that's so vintage looking, but we don't sell used jewelry. We don't sell estate jewelry. It's only brand new for you, so you're the only one who's ever worn it, besides me trying stuff on, yes, for a couple of seconds. But this is 113-0830 is here now for you. And let's see what Mary has to say. Hey, Mary, happy Saturday to you. A round vanadium barrel. I can check for you. I don't think so, but let me check. Joanne, we're looking for a round vanadium barrel that we had for $16.99. If it's not available, if we have anything else in that price point in vanadium barrel, we'll bring it out for you, Mary. So Mary P will work on that. I'll let you know what transpires here. But this is the all 18 karat gold. It's white gold only. It's 54 points in diamonds. It does look like more in this diamond, well, round brilliant pave. It's really pave throughout, and then it's so interesting to see how it's finished. You've got that solid 18 karat gold in the back. That is the carat weight, I believe. Looks like, I can't read it exactly there, but it's a really pretty designer style. And then we're going to throw in the box link chain too, which is lovely because it's also, it's got a few adjustable links. It's not fully adjustable where it does any length, but it's got two different links for you. So you see the one O-ring there. It's spring ring closure, one different O-ring, and then you've got the chain at, I got to measure it. It's not clear to me just by looking at it. So let me see here. It is indeed 16 inches. So, but it still comes off, and you can wear it with another chain if you'd prefer. But that's a beautiful larger style. Here's the length of the pendant itself. We do only have just the one, and it's right at basically an inch and I would say 3/8. Inch and 3/8 on that one, and here's what it looks like from a distance. On the neckline, oh yeah, so that's really where you get a good idea of the size. How lovely that is, really an interesting shape. And then I love that extra bail, is so pretty too. Extra decorative on the bail, that looks nice. And then all the textures, that's what gives it that little bit of vintage antique feel while it's still brand new, is that it's got a lot of texture and a lot of millgrain and a lot of pave work and the cutout laciness design to it. And it's only $19.99 when you're getting also 18 karat gold for the pendant and the chain that comes with it for free. Yes, nothing at all. Okay, do we have anything in the price range though? Even anything that's like up to $1,700. So a smaller size, something like that. She'd be willing to look at anything in that price range, which is maybe $1,500 to $1,700. So Mary, the round is gone. The round that we had, which I figured that one was, but we do have, we'll do a quick check and see if there's anything on the smaller size, the vanadium barrel we can bring out for you. So one only here, $19.99, but there is $200 extra off that price. So it'll be $17.99 at checkout. And we have Paraíba here in a pendant as well. Pendant lovers, you've got a lot of beautiful things to choose from today. Yes, this one's gone. Congratulations. And we'll take a look at, is it time for the yellow diamond earrings? This is what's coming up shortly. They are so designer. This crisscross, I don't need to tell you who has made that style so famous. I just want to mention, since we had a lot of yellow diamond deals the last couple of days, we've had a lot of big diamond deals. I just want to make sure you know that these are on the way. The beautiful pear shapes with that little crisscross X design up top in the two-tone gold. So everything goes with everything. And yet white diamonds, yellow diamonds together, big pear shapes, smaller white diamonds, all of that. Plus we have a fantastic rubellite to show you, and we've got the top of the hour. So what we're going to do is bring you at the top of the hour. We're going to have that 3-stone ring, this 3-stone ring, all those just immaculate diamonds. And what we're going to do right now is bring these earrings down to a fantastic price. I know they need a lot of cleaning here, so I'm going to work as much magic as I can to clean these up and polish them for you. 112-9726. And I just want to do a quick little giveaway because I know we've been hanging out in a very, very high-end range today. Look at how much better they look. And it's still, the gold is going to be a little bit tougher to show you at that angle, but you can see there as I tip them forward, that's straight up. You can really see that the mirror finishing portion is the white gold. The diamond portion is the yellow gold, and then that leads down into this pear-shaped yellow diamond, and the post is right where the crisscross is, so right where the two gold pieces meet. So they're really meant to point down, straight on down the ear. I'm going to show you a little more close-up view. You're getting 80 points though in your yellow diamond pear shapes alone, so 40 and 40. And then you also have 11 points in the white diamonds, and you can see the crisscross is opposite. They're a left and right design as well. So you can decide whether you want the diamonds, you know, going flaring in or out towards the face, but a really beautiful look. And I love the versatility. 91 points in diamonds altogether. We need you ready to go on these phone lines because it's not going to last. And let me show them all the different ways here so you can see this is how you do elegance. Not over dressy. They're not overdone. This is not like trying too hard. This is not you wearing your evening earring out in the daytime. This is a wearable style, but we have only seen them, what, one time ever? And when they were here, they were $24.99, and that is such a great price. I will rave about that value from, you know, the top of my lungs here to really just, you know, highlight when you got 40-point yellow diamonds in pear shapes. This is how they're going to look from a distance. They're about a ½ an inch, and then they're a post and butterfly back. So you see, they're not, the post isn't too high because it's at that center point of that crisscross. So it's really exceptional, and this is very designer. You know that. And we're going to go a lot lower than $24.99. Here's what they look like from a distance, just to give you some idea of the size and how they face up. Again, when you have them on with the backing, they'll sit a little bit more taut in the ear and face right out. You can still angle them a little bit if you want, like I'm playing with the way they look now, just so you can see how they look. But that is the design we want to see. That there's such a pretty look when you see them from a distance too, to see that gorgeous way that they actually do that little pinpoint of that pear shape. That crisscross is so designer. And yet this whole thing is going to be extremely affordable. That's what we do. We need you on the lines ready to go. That's a $25.90 or $24.99. I know we would take $250 off that price, and that's lovely, but we're going to go significantly less than that for you today. Welcome into our last little bit. We've crossed that halfway point of the show, so we've only got now 80 minutes left to go, and we've got plenty. This is an 80-minute investment. Give me your 80 minutes today, because you're going to see coming up in those next 80 minutes some of the most remarkable values we have ever had. And it starts right now with these yellow diamonds. And pretty much I think the values have been pretty remarkable because we only have a couple items left from the show so far, and we're 100 minutes in. So that's crucial. But this is not 24. They're nowhere near. Only a few pairs to go around. So limited. I'm just thankful to have more than one pair, because everything else today, it's like one and done, one and done, one and done, and they're gone, and they're on their way out. This gives you a better value than $24 or $2,000 or $19.99, and they're so elegant, and they're so wearable, and they're great for, again, dressing it up a little bit just in the exotic collection, you know, for the collectors of something a little more unusual and exotic. That's it. Yellow diamonds that are natural. If you've been shopping elsewhere going, oh yeah, I'm seeing lab-grown yellow and lab-grown pink and by the way, they look nothing like the real deal anyways. They, from what I've seen out there, because I saw a lot of it at the JCK show on June 1st, and I gotta say, oh boy, they need to go back to the drawing board on that lab-grown color, because the lab-grown colors are not looking like the real thing at all. They haven't really perfected that yet. You know, these bright, hot, like garish pinks and these neon yellows that they don't resemble the real thing. This is what the real thing in high quality should look like, and yet what we're doing is better than even, I mean, I love this. It's like buy it for a costume jewelry price and have the luxury of having the best out there and the two-tone. I just think these are one of the most versatile earrings we've done. Two-tone diamonds, two-tone gold, and something different than a stud, but it's not the all-out drop that makes it more dressy. It's a subtle drop. It's just, you saw them on. There's just that little point. Basically, depending on where your piercing is or your lobe length, it's just going to give you a subtle little drop. That's it. It's nothing that's like moving. These aren't like big, you know, wind chimes on your ears that are complicated, because then they're getting, you know, caught up in collars, and they're getting caught up in your hair, and they're never facing the right direction. Doesn't happen here. Subtle drop, no different than a stud. It wears like a stud. It feels like a stud. It just gives you a little more glamorous look and a little bit more designer chic design as well, with that crisscross is really definitely giving us that vibe. Let's go lower than even $1,499. Come on in. We got a blowout on huge yellow diamonds here, and it's not your basic. It's not your stud. It's not that simple. You've seen it before style, and we're going crazy on this price tag. I'll keep on going. They're not $14.99. This is a huge, huge special I'm about to do. And if you're not on the phone lines, very quickly, I'm really limited. I have more than one, but not enough for everybody. I will tell you in a moment they will be sold out, and not everybody's going to get a pair, especially when we'll keep on going from 14. Keep on going from 13 and 12 and 11, and just run. Run to your phones, because we're going to run away with some value here and not do 11 or $10.99 either. And you get 10% off. That's happening for the next hour and 15 minutes today, 3 hours tomorrow, and then it's a wrap. So here's your last call. We'll do $9.99 on the Divine in the earrings of yellow and two-tone, and just something that looks like you went out and spent $30,000 without even thinking about it. Like, I'll just get them because I know I'm going to wear. It's funny, this designer that I'm talking about that does a lot of these crisscross, they have a lot of icons. They have a lot of really classic status motifs, and I'm a big fan of some of those designs. I love their U-links and their hardware, and I love that look. And I was curious to see how much they'd gone up from the last time I looked on the, online. They do just solid gold earrings, these teeny little solid gold earrings that don't have a single diamond on them. And I kid you not, you guys know what I'm talking about. You know Tiff, you know who she is. And she does these great, my favorite of what they do is the U-link. And you'll see them all the time on TV. You see everybody wearing them. And I thought, well, let me see what they go for these days, because obviously the prices have gone up. And these little U-links that have, I think they're 3 grams in gold, and they have no diamonds whatsoever, none, zero. I mean, you can get the diamond version, but to make my point here, the little tiny U-link earrings that we've done, by the way, we've done our own version. The little U-link earrings that are done in 18 karat gold, they're about this big. They're just gold, and they're over $7,800. They're $7,850. $7,850, and there's no diamonds at all, not even little white diamond specks. These are 2 huge yellow diamonds, 40 points and 40-point pair brilliant cuts, and you get your white diamonds as well, and there's 2 tones of gold, and they're $8.99. Now that's the way you shop for jewelry. That's how we do it, and that's why everybody should be on the phone lines right now getting a pair. Two-tone, great gifting moment too. You could give them to somebody you love. They're going to enjoy them as well. It is such a beautiful style. So that's $8.99. Too elegant. They're really good. Really, really, really good earrings. Two tones, the only way they come, Allison. Yep, they have to be good with it as they are, because that's the only way we do them, is white and yellow. Top of the hour is going to be our 3-stone ring. We've got a few minutes left to get you a few other items, and then I cannot wait for the Asher cut Tanzanite. I'm going to show you. I think it's my favorite piece of the day. And we've only got a few pieces left from the show, so this is when you want to also inquire about anything else you want to see. But also, we've slowed down a little bit on requests, and I don't want you to. Give us your requests that you want to see. I'm guessing, Mary, that we didn't come up with any vanadium barrels, because nobody's brought one to me. Yep, nothing. I figured. Sorry, Mary. Yeah, nothing here in the vanadium barrels. I can bring you larger ones, but they're a little more than $1,500. Okay, so it's time to move on from the earrings. And any other requests, we can certainly go fetching. And we do have this Alexandrite. I know, we saw it earlier. Just to remind everybody, a museum masterpiece, 20 karat Alexandrite is here. Yes. We still have our 52 karat kunzite. 52.72, closer to a 53 carat. I'm sorry we're so busy on the phone lines. Not a lot of operators today. Our friend Jason's not here today, and that's a big blow here to our timing waiting on the phone lines here. So bear with us. Yeah, it's tough to get everyone through here with as many big values as we have and being a big holiday weekend. Here we are. I'm going to flash a couple things that we still have while we're still waiting to get everyone through. This is my Ashercut tanzanite. Yeah, when it's not in focus and it does that, that's a really good stone. We're ready to see that one soon. We still have our, yeah, the Alexandrite. It's pretty special. And then we have a 3-stone diamond ring coming out. It's going to be the best value. And if you want to start researching now, a 1-carat center stone. If you want to check out your favorite jewelry store, I hope we're your favorite jewelry store. But I mean, if there's a place that you like to go for comparisons and, you know, you've noticed they're all doing lab growns now and all that. I don't think so, Mary. Did we also check Joanne on pendants? Because I assume, yeah, no pendants either in the vanadium barrels. Yeah, nothing, Mary. Sorry about that. It's the price point. That was really a tricky one to get with those vanadium barrels. So nothing. Sorry about that. No, I wish we did. I love those vanadium barrels too. Did you all see though that fabulous bicolor we had with the greens and the purples together? Such a really good bicolor tourmaline that's still hanging out here. If anybody would like it, let me show you a cat's eye necklace really quickly. This is something nice and affordable here, and it's a beautiful cat's eye. And it comes with its own pretty link chain here. We'll move on from those and take a look at that. Oh, wow. Okay. Hello, cat's eye. That's a gorgeous, see, I'm not as big a fan of the cat's eyes when they're really yellowy. I really, because then it gives me like Thriller vibes. You remember the music video? Like, right? It's like, no, they got to be more green. Then I think they're pretty. You know, I just don't want to go like Halloween, weird, like, yeah, none of that. I like the green though. I like the green and the brightness of that chatoyancy. Look how it moves. It's so defined. 1130939. So that's a really special look. It's our platinum piece with the chain. And then it's a 91-point cat's eye. And that is, I mean, it's really tough to get the pure greens like this. It really is. It's almost like a soft sagey green, but it's one of the strongest chatoyancies I've seen. 40 points in the diamonds as well. So 91 on the center, 40 on the sides, one only. I'm going to give it away. It's got a great chain. We're going to show it from a distance. That's a heavy chain. That's a really heavy. I don't know. Let me look at it up closer. I just want to show you from a distance. It almost looks like a box link, but it's not. It's got a really cool texture. It's almost like a herringbone texture, but I just can't get over that shine on that cat's eye. Wow. Let me give you a length on the pendant itself, and then I will assist in looking at the length of the chain. It is 7/8 of an inch. The chain length is approximately, yeah, it's an 18. It's an 18 with a 17-inch adjustable. Here it is from a distance on the neckline as well. Ooh, and how did that cat's eye just get even more pronounced? From a distance, it looks like the cat's eye is almost wider at this point too. Okay, and back to the wheel, and the giveaway is on. It's so heavy. I wish you could feel this. And it's partly the chain. This is the chain, by the way. So see how it is? Oh, it's like a little mini curb link. It is, but it's done tightly woven, so it looks almost like a shimmering snake or box link chain. I have got one and one alone, and the piece is, okay, forget about $38.99. Let's go $9.99 instead. I need something affordable. So there it is, $8.99 at checkout. And that'll be it. That's a beauty. That one's gone. Congratulations. Thank you for being on the lines early for that one. I do have this really pretty blue sapphire. It's a huge necklace. We're going to stick with some necklaces here. I'm sorry for the wait here. I just didn't anticipate that going that quickly. Here's another pendant with chain, and this is a beautiful woven link chain as well, but it's also a big sapphire. 112-2071. Thank you on the cat's eye. Keep calling on those yellow diamond earrings. They're still available, and we have 9 minutes until our 3-stone ring debuts. So very much excited about that at a discount. But here's the big blue. It's a 139 platinum and 18 karat gold. We've got a carat 39 with 26 points in diamonds and large size, very sculptural, very avant-garde. It feels very special. And this is also an 18-inch chain, but fully adjustable. This is that sliding chain, so it's going to be any length you want. It almost looks like a deconstructed heart. Like if the right side was up towards the left side, it would be a true heart shape. Instead, it's almost like it's set or offset, really. And then here you've got that's the adjustable of the chain there. So you can see it's just weaving its way around, but you'll just slide this bead just like so, and you can make it as short or as long as you want, up to 18 inches. The length of the pendant itself is, let's see here, 1.125, maybe 1.25 inches, in that range. Here it is on the neckline as well, so you can see there, and that's a pretty chain too, isn't it? The way it shimmers in its own beautiful light there. I love it. It's like a cascading waterfall of the diamonds. We're gonna blow this one out too. This was $49.99. Now it's not. It's going a lot lower. Let's make it under $2,000 and not $19.99 either. This is going extra low. How about $18.88, which makes it $16.99 at checkout instead. Better value, plus you got that royal blue, but not too dark. It's not overly saturated. That's gone as well. And then what else? I'm finding some great pieces here. I'm going into another box I'm not supposed to be in. So take a look at this, because we are running out of jewelry because we're showing so much of it. And we have our top of the hour coming up, so don't worry. We got the tanzanite and the 3-stone coming up. But look at this, multicolored diamonds and white diamonds together, 1130942. And this is the 18 karat gold. And it's 18 karat chain and pendant. And you got 21 points in the 5 of the middle diamonds that are the larger, that are the fancy colors. And then you got the 16 points in the white diamonds on the sides. And that is going to be actually a white diamond, a champagne fawn, a yellow that's dark, and then another champagne, and then another lighter yellow. And all of that, total of 37 points in 18 karat gold with the chain. Let's go to the hand here and show you 18-inch adjustable chain. So worth it for the chain, yes. Bicolor what? Oh, the one that's like magic. Oh, who got it? It's a beauty. Thank you. The bicolor tourmaline that went from lavenders to blue greens is gone. Thank you, Angela. Enjoy it. This is 7/8 of an inch. I'll show it on the neckline here. And it's going to go for, oh, that is just the sweetest piece, but with such a beautiful collection of diamonds all in one. And making it affordable. How about $999 as we go right here, bringing it back up close so you can see all those beautiful stones. And it could go east to west. I was just looking, it's got pails on either side. So yes, you could wear it like this too, if you put the chain through both sides, both ends. So you can wear it north to south or east to west, or south to north, or west to east, because you can obviously do whatever you want as far as how that's going to sit on the chain that we are giving to you for free, and it's $8.99 for that incredible piece of jewelry. So that'll be $8.99. Thank you on all the previous necklaces we've been showing. We're on a little necklace run here. Well, if I really want to go wild, we have a pink diamond. One big pink diamond. Look at this. 0954 rather. Look at this one. What is happening here is a purple with purples. It's not pink, that's purple. Oh my goodness, the beauty of this piece, and it's a huge blowout. This is gonna be wild, 11300954. This is exceptional, just exceptional. It's a huge pear shape at 11 points, and that's huge. May not be huge in other worlds, but in the world of pink or purple diamonds that are natural, huge. 11 points. You get the halo, which is also going to be, and I want to make sure I get this right, I guess 11's the total weight. That's surprising. 11 altogether, 41 points in the huge tapered baguettes. That's what flares out from the center, are the large tapered baguettes. And then you have 7 points of white diamonds. That would be, I guess, in the veil, the double row round brilliance. It's one only. It's finished. It's two-tone. This is actually platinum, and then where you see the rose gold to match the pink diamonds, or purple. They are on the verge of purple. I'm going to let you decide by seeing it from a distance, and I want to show you this chain, because the chain has these beads, so it's a really pretty chain that probably is differing from what you already have in chains, because it's not just that solid, smooth chain. It's got these beads all the way through that are about 3/4 of an inch away from each other, and then there's still an adjustability here. So you can cinch it in up to 18 inches, but then look at how you can set it between these beads. I love that. It's 7/8 of an inch, or at least we're gonna verify that. Then we'll show it on, then it's gonna go because it's under $7,000 for the first time. And I'm not talking about $69.99 either. As we take a look, oh, this is just something, you wear it every day. The pink diamond in a luxury size like this. And it's really, again, kind of that bubblegum pinky purple. It's really, it looks more lavender from a distance, doesn't it? And we're gonna show you what it looks like up close. And a huge blowout price on, I'm just thinking about, forget about the pinks for a second and look at those huge tapered baguettes. That's pretty extraordinary, but it's only $1,999, but you're also getting $200 off today too. So it's $1,799 instead. That is impressive. Okay, only $17.99. And all these gorgeous pendant chain combinations, these full-on necklaces. Oh yay, we have another request before our top of the hour gets here. And then we are only 2.5 minutes away from seeing the 3-stone. Oh, this would be, is Julie thinking Father's Day here? Or does she like a long chain? We have the curb link in Italian gold. This one I think has gone to Allison's collar. 1119044 is going on the hand here, Tony, because this is my massive curb link in 14 karat gold, made in Italy. It's known to be a great length for the guys. It's 22 inches in length. It's 34 grams in gold, which is over an ounce. And you got the pink diamond. Thank you. And then here we are with 1119044. Oh my gosh, amazing. This is where the clasp is. Look at the clasp. The clasp is a full-on box link closure with 2 figure eights, 2 figure 8 safeties. This is the curb, great for the guys, great for the ladies who like a longer length. Let's show it from a distance away so you get a little size perspective. I like to show you the whole thing because you see there's no graduation. It doesn't get more narrow in the back. It's the same width all the way around. And yet, something about the curb link. I mean, you know how I feel about the curb link. There it is. Let's show it on the hand again. And this will be, and so one thing you want to do when you put it on is, because this one's all jumbled, you want to just kind of straighten it out before you clasp it so that everything sits. Personally, I don't like it to flip. And once you make sure that it's all on in one direction and clasp it that way, because obviously if you put it on, it's all twisted, it's going to flip and turn. When you have it all evenly set like this, it's not going to. So just be a little conscious of when you put it on, how you're doing that. And then of course, yellow gold only, made in Italy. And it's the length here that makes it so extraordinary. This one is $69.99 and $700 off today as well. So you get it for $62.99 instead. So I'm going to drape it here and then show you, I got a little housekeeping to do. We got a lot of pieces that have gone. If you have any requests like this was, give us those requests as well so we can help you out. And if you are shopping for the guys, we rarely do gents jewelry, and we really rarely have gents gold where it's just solid gold, nothing else to it but gold, and again, made in Italy. So very important there. So congratulations on all those necklaces that went. I'm glad we got yet another here for you. And I'm getting ready for our top of the hour here. So we'll see who's got, I think the multicolored diamond piece is the only one of those necklaces that's still available. If you'd like to go ahead and get that, please do. And then we're on our way here. So that's our only Italian gold piece, by the way, in the entire inventory that's left. I know how you shopped them up a few weeks ago, and now we've got the longer length here, which is suitable for, again, ladies or gentlemen, just depending on what kind of length you like, how you like to drape. I don't think it's a great pendant chain. I think it's meant to just be worn on its own as a curb link in gold, and that's about it. Now we have our beautiful 3-stone ring coming up that I've been waiting for and wearing all week, and so excited about our value. And don't go anywhere. We still have a rubellite and a tanzanite that are going to wow you, and a Paraíba pendant that are going to wow you just as much as this 3-stone ring we're going to start the hour with. Welcome in. It's last hour already. Can you believe it? Take a look at this. Our close-up on our 3-stone ring. I love this white gold, and I love the yellow gold, because I know how many of you asked me for yellow, so I made sure that we had the yellow, because that is number one, always the favorite these days. It's the yellow, the yellow, the yellow, the yellow, the yellow. So I'm going to be trying them on, and then look at what we have here for you. In the rare as can be 3-stone ring that I'll tell you what makes this so different, and our gold chain still available in the curb link for you. So you can still grab that one if you'd like. We still have our large kunzite. So there's a few pieces left, not a lot left from the show today, but a couple of pieces that still need their homes, and we'll be sure and recap those. But most importantly, want to welcome you into a big Saturday morning, afternoon now actually. So glad you're with us today. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We got an hour left today. That means that 10% off for today goes away in an hour, but then we are going to complete the sale event tomorrow morning as well, 10 to 1 Pacific time, actually for the first day of summer and the official Father's Day holiday. But we're giving you, again, started last night, we're giving you 2 more days. You got an hour today, 3 hours tomorrow, then the 10% off sale is over. So you've got just a few more hours in total to shop with us and get these big savings and this wonderful event. So here's our 3-stone. This is really what we've been making as a labor of love for you guys. It's been really tough and challenging to get bigger diamonds. It always is, to get bigger diamonds on sale. But having secured a great value, and you can see this is not the small 3-stone ring. The first time I ever brought one on this show was years and years ago, and we did not have one up until that point. And it was a carat total weight, and it ended up, because a 3-stone style is the past, present, future. It's the classic, outside of a band ring which has 5 or 7 stones typically, this is really the next classic. There's always the solitaire style, there's the band rings, and then there's the 3-stone. And what we did here the first time around was when there was 1 carat total weight, it was still more money than this one's gonna be today, but it ended up looking pretty small because you had a 50-pointer with 1/4 carats, and they were prong set, and there wasn't a whole lot of look to it. So it tended to be that a lot of you said, we need bigger. Well, then we brought bigger, and guess what? It was $69.99. Here's where value and quality and classic all meet up. They're all going to intersect today at the same time, and couldn't be better timing during a 10% off sale event as well, where we're getting you 10% off everything, including our brand new and our already top of the hour values like this one. Now this is a carat 61, and here's how it breaks down. You're getting this bigger size, so this is going to be pronounced and sizable, and really that one I think we're all looking for. It's 113 1300, and again, we've been waiting all week for this debut. So if you've been waiting, you got a limited time to pick it up. We have white or yellow gold available for you. We have a 1 carat in the center alone. So actually it's a carat 61, but we're gonna break it down because that's really important when you're talking diamonds. It's important to break it down. This stone is the 1 carat. The side stones are 61 points together. So that's a little over 30. Figure 30 and a half on each side, but they're completely bezel set. Why does it matter? Couple reasons. Here's a style you're probably going to wear every single day, all day, every day for life. Well, prongs can fail. They can get caught. They can do things where sometimes, again, it's not likely, doesn't, but it can happen. I have never seen bezel set stones ever come out of their setting. Never known it to happen. Bezel is the most important way to lock in your diamond. It's an aesthetic thing too. It looks great. It makes your diamond look far bigger than it already is, and I think we can all agree these are big diamonds to start. But then you have the bezel, makes them look visually bigger. It also gives you smoothness. There's no prongs at all in this ring. So you get, talk about wearable, smooth, whether you're playing with the children, whether you're playing with your pets, whether you're just always, there's a lot of us that like to spin our rings or have those like the worry pieces where we tend to just touch our jewelry. Sometimes that's we fiddle with the cross pendant, or we think about, we spin our rings. That's smooth to the touch. And I look at it this way, never gonna ever argue or fight with your fashion. Because yes, prongs or any other setting besides bezels, they can snag. You're wearing boucle, you're wearing silk, you're wearing lace, you're wearing something delicate, it can get caught. And then, okay, your ring's intact, but your fashion's not. So this is on so many levels, the setting to get, and it's an upgrade. It's a big upgrade. Take a look at 3-stone rings out there online at stores. You're gonna see a lot of prong set, and there's nothing really inherently wrong with it. It's just there's a huge benefit and a huge extra advantage to getting the bezel sets. But again, it's more gold on our part. It's more workmanship. It's more gold. It's more cost, and yet does not matter. We're making it our value of the day here with the 3-stone style. Here's what it looks like on. Of course, I've even stacked them throughout the week, but it's just meant to be one incredible ring where you see that undeniable VS diamond flash that we love so much, that we're so committed to bringing, are those VS diamonds. And how about that 1 carat? See how it's not too small. This isn't too slight. It's not oversized. It's not supposed to be. It still goes side to side on the finger. It still, again, sets low profile on the hand, so you can, again, wear it every day. And then you've got that beautiful 30 point, and then the 1 carat in the center. 1 carats are not inexpensive. We talked about this the other day with a pendant. I can't find them out in the wholesale world for under $6,500 just for what you see in the center. And then of course you're adding the 2 almost 1/3 of a carats, and then you've got all the gold it's set in. You put it together, it should be minimum price $12,999. Just minimum, great value. And sure, today's the day to get it. You'd save $1,300 right then and there. We're not doing that. White or yellow only, choose your favorite. A great gifting idea. This is known to be an anniversary style. It's known to commemorate anniversaries because of the past, present, future motif. That's how it was marketed by De Beers a long time ago, where it was really took flight as far as popularity. It became kind of the most ultimate. I mean, it's really become a classic. It's that point now where it's not a trend piece. It's not a one moment piece. It's a lifetime piece. And it's oftentimes reflective of anniversaries because think about it. It really, the idea and the whole style is there's that center stone that really is supposed to really just remind us of the present, staying in the present, appreciating the present, being so appreciative of the gift that is the present. The present is a gift, as we say. But also the side stones, maybe just also, again, a nod to the past and also looking forward to the future, past, present, future. That idea that is really, really good for milestones. I think also great for any milestone event in life, whether it's maybe a goal. There's the past, the present, the future that applies to maybe a goal we're setting for ourselves, a milestone reached, maybe a retirement, or maybe that degree you got. You went back to school and got that degree, or maybe the kids have left and it's an empty nester and you've raised great kids and they're on their own now, raising their own families. Whatever the milestone may be, the goal may be set, the retirement, the anniversary, the birthday. Birthdays are also a good time to reflect and think about the past, the present, and of course the future ahead. So all the meaning, such a simple classic style, but there can be a lot of meaning as you wear it that reminds you every day why you're wearing such a epitome of style like this is. And we're going to go extra low on this one, not even asking for $99.99. Again, if you want the 3-stone ring, there it is in the yellow that most of you are going to pick up. Yellow gold's been extremely popular of late, but here we are looking at the yellow. I love that there's still a basket. This is the ingenious part. We did the bezels, but there's also the basket because one of the things that bezels can do is sometimes, well, you're locking basically an entire border around your stones. So it's nice to see the basket underneath, so you're still giving a lot of diamonds. You're getting a lot of light to the diamonds. And diamonds need light. They always do. It's not 99. We only have a couple to go around because obviously 1-carat center stones are few and far between. We sold most of them out in a pendant the other day, the other evening. That was a lot of fun. This is going to be, of course, where the rest of them are, which is why so few are available. So you do need to dial early. You do need to call us quickly, and it will not be even $4,999. This is under the price of any 1-carat stone loose individually. Promise you that. It is, if you're in the diamond world, if you're in the jewelry world, if you're in the wholesale world, nobody's getting you a 1-carat diamond individually loose in a VS quality in a bright white stone for this price tag. And we're adding in the other side stones, which are big on their own, and then all that gold. And your sizing is done for free. Your gold color is white or yellow. Your shipping is free. You have a full money back guarantee. And wherever we end up today, as this top of the hour, it's also going to be 10% off, which is going to save you a really nice amount of money in addition to my savings. So huge value here, and you'll wear it every day. It can be ring finger, right hand or left hand. It can be middle or index as well. Any way you want to wear it, just enjoy it and know that there is not a better value out there. You can do all the comparison shopping you want. I'd recommend doing it after you get your ring here today because it is so limited. And it's not even 49 or 45 or 44. Okay, so we already have 3 gone. So 3 have been reserved, spoken for, and done. That leaves us with only 3 left. Yes, we started with 6 rings. Oh my gosh, this is crazy good. Well, I wasn't going to go any lower than $44.99 because I think you know that's already taken it really low. We're going to go even lower for you, and the last call on this one. And again, bright white VS stones. This is it's even better than a band. A band is great. We've done our 5 stones and our 7 stones, but bigger stones. You know, the band rings have maximum 20 to 30 to 40 pointers. Here's our 1-carat, which is divine, and then the side stones. This is it. This is so it. Do you know how many people I've helped over the years where they retool or they take a piece that was maybe inherited and they take those center stones and make it into a 3-stone? It's the #1 requested ring to make out of stones that are meaningful. Like you'll take your old engagement ring, or maybe it's mom's engagement ring or grandma's stone, and you put it in a 3-stone style. It's done for you, except This is where they're matched for quality, color, clarity, everything. It's not even 43 or 42 or 41. We're busy on the lines. We've already got halfway sold out. That's limited, limited, limited as it is. And we're going to go even lower than $41.99. This is your 3-stone ring. And if you have done that too, where you've tried them on elsewhere, you've seen ones we've done in the past, and they just tend to be too slight on your finger, this is the one to get, but not oversized, everyday wearable. That's what this ring is designed and made for. It's meant to be everyday wearable. And it's not $41,000 or $4,000. We're blowing it out for $39.99, and there's also $400 off that price. So it's really $3,599 only. Yes, our tanzanite coming up. I have 2 things to show you in tanzanites. Our wheel of 12 carats. And then we have our 2.5-carat Asher, which is the one I'm so, so excited about. So we'll share that too. And so much to do, but only 45 minutes to do it in. So it's time to give me a call and really make sure you're on the phone lines quickly here. Allison, are you getting white gold or yellow gold? Thank you. Yellow gold, always the most popular these days. Andy, when you get, you don't have a moment, do you? So here we are, 35, so I got yours, and I got yours. Do you have, so we have 2 left. 2 left, and again, they're not all set because we didn't know the ratio on any given day. Sometimes white gold can be popular. Mostly it's yellow gold that's popular. So $35.99 only. That is a gorgeous 3-stone ring, and it's the only one you need. And maybe you can always stack it if you want. Take a look at, sure, here it is on the hand. I've been wearing it on my right ring finger all week, and I have a very large hand, so if it looks large on me, it's going to look really large on you as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece, and you can see rarely do you get 3 stones that are going to still completely cover the finger like this does. That is a tough, tough, tough thing to do. And what's tougher is, well, it's easy to do, but you got to use really big diamonds, and then it's tough to make it affordable. We've made it affordable, and if you're comparing, look at what's out there. Mostly smaller stones. It's usually 1 carat total. Again, that's where we started a long time ago. Joanne, what color did you get? Okay, so last call, here it is, 60 seconds. We got to go. And we've got our big tanzanite wheel coming up. So our big tanzanite wheel, followed by a 2.5 carat. After that, we'll get you rubellite. We still have rubellite and Paraíba. Paraíba pendant that's affordable. Rubellite that I'm going to try to make affordable. Some tanzanites coming up that are 12 carat plusers. They're on the way very quickly. This is a quick look. I know not everybody's looking for tansies, and not everybody's looking for a 12 carat. So I'm going to give you, though, our most special opportunity to save on a 12 carat. If anyone's interested, there are matching earrings tomorrow, 3-stone bezel set earrings tomorrow in the show. But here we are looking at tanzanites. Here's our 12 carat plus. I've got 2 others to add to it. We're going to give this wheel about 60 seconds, and then I've got a 2.5, which is going to be more, I think, what we're looking for. But if there are any of you that are looking for a huge size, we're going to mark this down to our best price ever. So you do want to dial in as quickly as possible. Oh my goodness, look at this. Yay. We've got a cushion cut on the left, an oval in the center with fancy cut diamonds, and another oval with a massive diamond weight. That's where you go if you like the big diamonds. Here's where you go if you want yellow gold. And here's what we have to share with you. Every one of them is up and over the 12 carat mark. Actually, 2 of them are very close to 13 carats. Here's our quote unquote small stone is over here. That's the 12 carat on the right. The middle oval is going to be our 1292. That's the largest. And the cushion cut off to the left is a 1288. So these are extremely important. They stay as they are in white gold or yellow gold, what you see on camera. They are fabulous and they are affordable, and they're all museum reserves. It is simply our lowest price. We're going to see an unbelievable low per carat price if you're interested in the larger stones. Here's how you do it. A fabulous final call. We have 44 minutes left in the show. 3-stone rings, still have 2 left there if you want the 3-stone diamond ring. But here we are with these tanzanites, epic sizes, not oversized. Meaning you've got to like a big piece of jewelry, but you don't need to have, we've done up to 16 and 20 carats in rings. That's not here. This is still keeping it on that wearable end so that you've got 12 to 13 carats all done in lots of diamonds. Obviously, you've got the center one. The center one's giving you minimal diamond weight, but 2 bigger stones, and then the rest give you massive diamond weights. We'll talk about that too. So you pick out which one you like. Again, always best to dial early. This is the 1288 with 97 points. Here's the 1292 with the fancy cuts. That's 29 points in diamonds. And then here we go with the biggest diamond weight of all, the 12 karat even stone with a carat 61 in the diamonds. Every one of them started at $19,999 or more. And today, they're the best price they can ever be. That's a blowout. It's a museum reserve blowout. Huge diamond weights, especially around the left and right sides. Pick your favorites early because I'm going to tell you, they won't last. This is just that instantaneous. I don't need to tell you much about tanzanites because I have. I've been talking about these, well, for 26 years. But block Ds are still ordinary compared to the blue wing block Ds that we bring you. And it simply comes down to this. Now at this point, because having had blue wing block D for the last 8 years running nearly, it comes down to simply how much I give them away for, how little the price is on a per carat level. Obviously, there's a lot of free gold and free diamonds as well that you're getting. You just have to pick your favorite and call early. They will go. This comes down to just simple facts. We will beat anybody's price on the best. And that's the thing. If everything were the same, apples to apples, you're still going to go with who gives you the best price. I think it makes it a very obvious statement of value when we're actually giving you the best per carat price anywhere, but also delivering to a not just higher quality, the highest. I'm going to go hyperbolic here because it's necessary, it's factual, and it's true. These are the best in the world, the best that have ever been mined. There's only one source in the world for the tanzanite. There's one mine. So this is the very best that's ever been mined, and we've got it exclusively here, and they're not $99.99, which makes them well under $1,000 a carat already, and now they're going even lower than that, a lot lower. So please feel free to dial in. Waiting on the price tag is not always the smartest thing to do. And then we're going to get to, I promise you, a 2.5 carat that will rock your world as well, but it's not going to be 99. No, they bounce all over the place. It's our new wheel, so forgive it. But let's go even lower than 9,000. 8,000, 7,000, or $69.99. That's not it either. We're going crazy low. And again, the per carat's off the charts. And I mean in the best way, because it's a little tiny price per carat, because they're not even $69.99, 12 to 13. Remember, 2 of the 3 are close to 13 carats. And that would be your oval and your cushion. And look at how, as an example, because that really is the largest overall as far as the dimension. And look at that, still very wearable. If you like a bigger ring, I'm not kidding, they're really important. This is where you go with the 3 stone. We just had a 3 stone diamond ring. Here's what a 3 stone tanzanite looks like. And here's the way you go if you don't mind a carat 61 in diamonds. Go there. That's how all 3 look on the hand. Cushion, oval, there's the oval with the big diamond weight. Here's the fancy cut diamonds. There's the classic halo, staying in yellow, white, or white. And here's what we do to make it even better than $69.99. There's $700 discounted right now, right off that price. Let me take them lower for you, and then we're giving them 60 seconds to see their way out to your house. That's as simple as I can make it. And it's not even 69, 68.88. Oh, that's a low price. We're going to go even lower. They're not 68 or 67, 66, $65.99. We're still taking a 10% off discount. That's going to save you a bundle. We're going even lower, $6,499. You get an extra $650 off. That means $58.49 at checkout. They're well under $6,000. And here's the other thing, doing the math and thinking about where that ends up. Well, we got a 13 carat, a 1292 over there. Guess what that'd be? $449 a carat. And when you get into bigger sizes, they should be more per carat. You don't have the same per carat price for a 1 carat as you do for a 13 carat. And that's essentially what we're doing, is best price ever on a per carat level, $449-ish. Obviously, that depends on which stone you choose. And then we've got our 2.5 carat coming up. But if you're looking for, and remember, for those of you that are saying, well, I love a sale, I see the discount, she said the price, I mean, that's $449 a carat. Nobody's going to touch that price in the entire world, even for, yes, the low quality. There's plenty of low quality tanzanite out there. Even that tanzanite that has no real color to speak of, really washed out, light, 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 no red flashes, forget about it, it's purple. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you really want blue. That's why it's blue wing is the best. Blue is really the color you want to see the most of. The red flashes are that third color that comes through, but nobody's doing $449 a carat. These are all hovering right around $449 a carat for a huge stone in divine setting styles that really bring the gold and the VS diamonds we all love, that these stones deserve. They really do deserve that higher end quality setting. So that's it on the 12 carats. Now, as promised, we've got something that's going to give you every bit the same color, the same saturation, the same neon, the same reds, and we're bringing it to you in an Asher cut. A stone that gives you higher end cutting than anything we just saw. I love an oval, I love a cushion, but this is a higher level cutting. It's still got the red is just glowing. Wait till you see this from all the angles. Right now it's only showing you one angle. It's 113-1283. Welcome on in. We have our last 38 now minutes. I gotta say, if I lost you with the 3 stone, I know not everyone's looking for straight up diamonds. We've got something for everybody though, and I'll prove it to you. We're still gonna see rubelite and Paraibas, but I don't want you to miss out on a thing or any of these values. Let's do something crazy here and give you a 247 Asher with 58 points in diamonds. I wanna show you the sides. There's that double halo in diamonds. The sides are complete with diamonds as well. Here's what it looks like on the hand. We can do any gold. The other ones were restricted to where they were. This one you can choose. We're gonna make that your favorite gold color for free, no matter what you want. And look at how that doesn't have this overwhelming 13 karat size, but it really does give you everything side to side. Diamonds are nonstop, beautiful look. I know a lot of you are good to go on tanzanites. You've got a few, maybe 6, 7, 8, 80. Somebody told me the other day they have 80 different tanzanites from us, all blue wing, all block D. That's impressive. We're just looking for anybody who needs an Asher in an affordable moment, because this one's supposed to be $49.99. I just don't think with what I just did on a blowout on 12 carats, I don't think this is gonna work at $49.99. And therefore, I'm gonna go ahead and utilize something that is literally not supposed to happen during this event, and that is an auction. I'm gonna put it up on the auction block. We're gonna see who's out there, and we're gonna get this one a home. And we're not doing $49.99 or $4,500. And yes, with the auction, you will still get 10% off, so no worries there. You're gonna get that extra discount as you win it. So your winning deal is probably gonna be pretty good on its own. Then you get that extra 10% off and you still have a money back guarantee. And the gold color's on us. So we're changing the gold color. We're giving you the size you need, all of that. But it's also not even 45. We're going lower. Come on in. $4,000. I felt like we needed to do something to bring everyone back here. We had the 3 stone ring. I know that's very specialty. Obviously, we've had the big stones. That's great. If you're looking for, a $5,849 piece, but we are doing something wild here, and it's not going to be 4,000 or 35 or 3,000. Here's what I'm going to do. Let's do $2,500 on this gorgeous Asher cut. So much diamond weight. Goes diamond side to side, any gold, really elegant. Something about the Ashers, the step faceting, glows the reds. At least it does, not in everything, but certainly in the museum reserves, glowing bright reds. Every single side of this stone, glowing bright neon reds. And a $2,500 starting bid with $10 increments. That's what we need, right? We need affordable. We need it affordable, and we got it. And here we go, 25, do we have the open? You can still call me on the 12 to 13 carats as well, because I know how a lot of us are. We want to see everything first, and then we know where to go. When we know the options, we know where we want to be. But no $2,500 open, because Allison, you're talking about something else from earlier. Okay. No open. Oh, okay. We're on some other things. Okay, I did not see that coming. So no tanzanite lovers today. We don't need any tanzanites because I've also got like a whole slew of pendants here and a bigger stone. I even have an emerald cut that's 13 carats. I think we'll refrain from showing that. You know what, Tony? I'm not going to give up on it because I still feel like there might be somebody who's holding out on me. Maybe you like it. Maybe you're waiting for me to do something completely absurd. Let's not even do an auction. I'm not supposed to anyways. So, and reverting back to $49.99 is not going to help, right? seeing that you'd get $500 off. But hey, you're getting right now $250 off. If you were to bid, let's skip the auction. Let's just blow it out, $2,499 first caller only, and then $250 off. How about that? How about we just do that? Skip the auction. Again, I'm not supposed to be doing auctions anyways. That was too low. We're still waiting. Maybe that makes it easier. Just go ahead and dial in. Take a look at this. Allison, did you pick something up over there? You want to see something? What's that? Oh, you got it. Yes, go ahead. Oh, got him. Yes, unheated drops from yesterday. Who's that for? Marsha. We'll show them to you next. $24.99. I got them, Marsha. We'll show them to you. First, we got to see who's got this Tanzanite Asher. You know what? Oh, we're getting turquoise earrings out the door. Those are probably from, was it Thursday night? I think it was Thursday night I had those. Since we have one person waiting to see a request from yesterday, and nobody yet saying sold at 24. Okay, Tony, here's what I'm going to do. I know. I got to give it away. I got to believe, you got to believe that if I go lower in this price, it's going to go 24, 23, 22. What am I doing? We're going to give you 10% off wherever I end up. $22.99. Does that sound better? It's just giving you money, just more money back to you. Give you the great ring and giving you money back, money back, money back. Here you go. It's not 22. It's not 21. I cannot stand the thought, and maybe you're all done. Let me know. If you never want to see Tanzanites again, if you have everything you can handle and more, if you don't need one for a gift, if you don't need one for collectors or collections, like I said, that's fine. But we are in, and we don't have much longer with these blue wings anyways, because there's so few left. So that's okay. We're running out of them. I think the timing is perfect, because I think most of you are saying, I'm good to go. Thank you. I've got them. I'm good. I've got my collection. I'm happy. I'm so glad to hear that, because I'm so always fearful of the time when we say we don't have Tanzanites to show, because I'm not going to show you low quality Tanzanite. I'm not going to do it. I just will not do it. I am not. The irony is, if I go buy them in a wholesale, I was at that JCK show on June 1st. So literally, what was that? 19 days ago. I'm at the wholesale show, which is the biggest one domestically for jewelry, and I'm looking at these washed out light lavender lilac stones that are $3,000 a carat. I'm going, yeah, like I'm going to buy a $3,000 a carat stone and profit and give them to you. Are you guys going to see that as a value? No. You're going to say, what happened? So here's your value. Let's make it even better than 22 or 21 or $2,000. This is a first caller situation, and bye-bye, it'll go. White, yellow, or rose gold. In your size, for free, shipped to your door for free, and a 10% off. And apparently we're going even lower than $2,099 because I can't leave it here. Everything else from the show is going. We can't leave an Asher cut Tanzanite, so I'm going to take it even lower, and we're going to make it $1,999. Go and run, and it's $200 extra off that too, yes. That's $17.99, everybody. That ring right now, $17.99 only, and that's it. And then we're going to show the unheated drops that we had last night. But $17.99 for a Tanzanite 2.5-carat Asher. Wow. Wow, what I just did is 60 seconds. I mean, we can't just stay there and look at it. It's not going to last, I don't think, more than 60 more seconds. That can't be possible. We have 30 minutes left to go in the show. We're going to get busy here. We always do. And you know, I ask you to think about your schedule tomorrow. We're here 10 to 1 as usual every Sunday, but tomorrow being Father's Day, it may be a busy day for you. So in that case, if you know that you're going to be busier tomorrow and you may not be able to dedicate 3 hours of shopping with me, you may want to get in, because those discounts would end for you then today and in 30 minutes, because we'll continue it tomorrow. But I know it's a busy day. I'd love to have your company with us as always on a Sunday. We'll have a lot of brand new incredible items. But if you know you can't be here, you're on the go, you got 30 minutes to shop the sale, because by the time we see you Wednesday night, it's over. Any questions, Andy? What were you picking up? Let me know. Let me know. $17.99 on this one. We are keeping track of everything that we can recap or can't recap, because a lot of pieces continue to go from our big show. This is the big Saturday, big values all throughout the day. It's been really lively. It's been incredible. This is a huge sale, which I know how many of you shopping stalkers out there wait for a sale. I get it. I do too. I'm a shopper too. I'm a shopper. I could shop right along with you guys. Man, can I shop. I can shop. It's my profession. It is. I'm a professional shopper, though. I'm a pro. You need shopping tips, you've come to the right place. But $17.99 for this Asher cut that is glowing. Sure, I'll show it on the hand again. Absolutely. Here it is on the hand that is loaded with diamonds. Almost 2/3 of a carat is your diamond weight. That's what it looks like from a distance away. Thank you for your patience. I know we've got the unheated earrings coming up. I'll show those again from last night, just making sure this one goes first. Gotta love that value. $17.99. Certainly is just that. That's awesome. And wearable. Still big. I mean, it's not tall. It's not like a little teeny tiny piece. I'm not really into like teeny tiny jewelry. Like I really want something to, be seen. It's just, that just feels right. And we really added not one, but two halos. Two halos is so much more, I think, appropriate when you have an important stone like this is in the middle, and then keeping those diamonds going down the sides as they do. $19.99, but not really, because you got $200 additional off. We're working on a lot of requests, probably because it's the last 27 minutes of the show. And so it becomes even more vital to make sure you're in on those phone lines, pick up something before it's gone, because that's what happens. There's not even a lot left from the show up to this point either. So want to make sure everybody's getting their perfect favorite piece. Look what that does though. When you see all the reds that are there, all the colorways, I mean, yes, intense purples and blues. They're like vivid neon violets. But then every one, and the steadfasts are just gonna go way deep into the stone, like this cool depth of like a Hall of Mirrors effect where it transports you. It feels like you're just going into a different dimension of neon colors. There is something about Tanzanite's beautiful, I think, no matter what. I think even bad Tanzanites are good. I mean that they're pretty. I think that even like low quality Tanzanites are still pretty. There's nothing wrong with the look. I mean, they're pretty. If you like lavenders, they start in these lilac lavenders, and there's a whole range of colors, and there are literally all kinds of different hues and saturations. You're just never going to find anything else that competes with the Blue Wing Block D, and especially these museum reserves that are so important to us, that are exclusively here. I know you can find Tanzanites everywhere. I know you can. And that's a good thing. That's why people come here for their Tanzanites, because you know what the other ones look like. It's not like it's hard to find. It's not like it's Smithsonite or pink zircon or rare 20 karat Alexandrites that nobody else is going to have the likes of. You see Tanzanite anywhere that you shop for jewelry. That means TV, that means catalogs, that means stores and boutiques and high-end and low-end alike. Everyone's got their own version of Tanzanite, and it may all come from the same place, but boy, is it vastly different quality. And that just depends on who you're shopping with. And going forward, as the mine progresses and continues, I mean, they're still mining. It's not mined out yet. There's a lot of rumors. There's a lot of talk about, could it be a few years away? Could it be a couple of months away? There's always that talk. It's always been happening. But yet we never know. And with a lot of mines, we don't usually know. We don't usually get a heads up that a mine is about to close. Usually just one day out of the blue, it'll be announced. And it's done and it's gone, and that's that. This is one of those that probably is going to be mined out within our lifetime, doesn't have a lot of years left, but it doesn't really even matter, because this particular material is already gone as far as mining. There's no hope of getting any more of this saturated level out from the mine going forward. So if you are somebody who does care and really you want and you desire and you seek and you really demand quality, you really have to come here. And I wouldn't be saying that if our price was higher, as it very well rightfully should be. If our price was more than everywhere else, I'm not gonna, insult you by saying just buy the best. I'd love to say we should all just drive Bentleys, but that's not a reality, right? They don't make enough of them for everybody. That's why they're exclusive. That's why they're more money. We understand budget gets in the way. It'd be nice to have a 20,000 square foot home on the beach, but okay, for the $60 million people, that's fine. But again, this is what I love, is that you can get the very best quality that exists in this jewelry in this gemstone and still pay less than you would for the low quality. And that's why if you're new with us, I'll tell you how many people start here with tanzanite. It's unbelievable. It's overwhelming how the vast majority of first-time shoppers here at TVON, they start their TVON collections with this stone. That's where they start, and that's what's usually their entry point, their intro to TVON, because we got the best of the best price. Simple as that. Take a look at it again. $17.99. Yes. The Mandarin floral ring. Thank you. That was our 123 round from earlier. Thank you on that one. A lot of pieces going from earlier. We'll recap anything that's still here at the end of the day, which is getting to be 23 minutes from now. All right. Allison, actually, you're busy. So I'm not sure who requested these earrings yet, but Marsha, that's right. I did know, and I just forgot. I'm sorry. Marsha requested the earrings. These are always the fun ones to show here. These are, well, they're unheated tanzanite, so they're going to have little bits of different colors coming through, some blue greens amongst your blues. This is totally natural, unheated. And with the fancy cut diamonds, it's 1130889 from last night. So wanted to give them another look. Fancy cut kite cuts that need some polishing here. I apologize. 18 karat. Yeah, 18 karat gold, 370 in the oval stones, unheated, therefore shimmering with different colors. And then you've got a 30-point diamond weight and a lovely 1.25 inch drop, and they stay in the white gold. There's only one pair, and they're down to $24.99. So certainly made those one epic value here today. And well, they were last night, but now we're bringing them back. So by your request, and here's what they look like from a couple of different angles. It is a lower, slightly lower post. So thank you. You got the earrings, all right. Here's a quick look at them. And let me know if she needs to see them on the ear again or if she already saw them. But that's the 1.25 right there, and I think they're gone. So yes, yeah. Oh, okay. Cindy wants to see the yellow sapphire studs. Let me go grab those. And let me give you something to look at in the meantime, which is a preview of what's coming. We have this rubelite coming up. I'll do this right after the yellow sapphire studs, but let me grab those first. I do have yellow sapphire oval studs with a halo. So Cindy, we're going to show those to you as soon as now. Here it is. We've got item number, and thank you on those drop earrings. Enjoy those. Here are the yellow sapphire. Yeah, it's a stud with a halo. It's going to be 112-9416, and they're in yellow, white, or rose. I wouldn't do the rose. Please avoid rose gold with yellow sapphires. That is going to be a very odd combination. They look great in yellow or white, and the beauty is they're so covered in diamonds, you don't see a lot of gold at all until you look at them from the side profile or the back. It's a 110 karat weight in the yellow sapphires. There's 18 points in the diamond weight, and it is also... Quick pair here, quick to go. Let's move them up close here. They look bright. You can see the shimmering quality, like bright like yellow diamonds, and we're gonna blow these out. Well, let's just do better. I told you last night, because we flashed them when I had yellow diamond earrings and told you they were $39.99. Well, let's make it a little bit better for you. You've asked to see them. Let's make them affordable. I'll show them on the ruler and also on the ear, but I'm also gonna make them under $1,000 so that you can enjoy yellow sapphires. And I have plenty of rings that could go and work back as a match to this earring as well, if you would be so interested to see the yellow sapphire rings as well. But here's what they look like from a distance, north to south or east to west or at a diagonal, because they do have a centered post. But they are also a length of, should be 3/8. Yes, it is. And we'll show them on. And they're under $1,000. And they're actually going even better than that. And that's what they look like on for you as well. So you can see that gorgeous glow they bring. And they're actually better than, okay, we're not going to do $9.99 or $8.88 or $7.99. They're $7.77. Because if we go $7.77, they'll actually be under $700 when all is said and done. 10% off. You got 20 minutes to shop that today. Yes. Yellow sapphire earrings and rubelite coming up. And I still have a Paraíba pendant. And if we need to, now that we've seen the 2.5 karat Asher cut and tanzanite, if you want to revisit any of the 12 to 13 karat stones we had on that wheel for $64.99, please let me know. And then also we'll do, our recap today is going to be very quick. There's just not that much remaining from the show. I think I have 4 items. It's the big kunzite, the big alexandrite, the pink zircon heart shape, and the tanzanite rounds. The earrings, the drops, and of course the 3 tanzanites we just showed you that are 12 to 13 karats, as I mentioned. But let's get to our rubelite, because I know we want to see more brand new, don't we? It's 113-1397 coming up. Gave you a little preview. $1 trillion Rubellite double halo in the diamonds. Let's see if I can get it polished here for you. It also has 69 points in diamonds to go around your perfect 1 carat. In item number 113, $13.97. Thank you on the yellow sapphire earrings. Well done there. Here we are with our Rubellite dancing. It's a beautiful stone, isn't it? This is very specific. You can't just call any pink tourmaline a Rubellite. It's got to be a very specific. It's like calling a blue sapphire cornflower. It's got to be a really specific color to say that if you want to be accurate. And here we are with 1397, a 1 carat trillion Rubellite, 69 points in the double halo of the diamonds. And one major moment here for a collector of the Rubellite. And we are just looking at what a way to see this dynamic red, pinky. It's like a mix. It feels like a very, very bright fuchsia pinks, little bit of an undertone of really stunning purples as well. And then you see it, how lively this is. Look at that, double halo, a little bit of a split shank there on the sides. What do you think? I think this is going to be, well, let's take a look at it from this distance away. On the hand, what do you think? A trillion Rubellite. I'm trying to think how many times I've ever seen a trillion Rubellite. It's been rare. It's been definitely rare. And we're going to blow it out right now, not 9,400. It's so special to see trillions. They just already are known for a neon dynamic, but then to bring that trillion cut into the fold just makes it all the more electrified. And yes, electrified jewelry. Also, this is like a pear shape where it looks pretty different depending on how you put it on. So I like to give you a look at it that direction as well. But it's going to be a lot more affordable than even $94.99. Here it goes back up close, and we'll bring it on down for you. How about $14.99? How about $14.99 just to make it simple and easy? And then we've got a couple last ideas to show you. Now, also, since there are only now 17 minutes, let me also call out anybody who wants to see anything request-wise. Like we've had a couple requests here in the last few minutes from pieces from last night or earlier this week. Were you talking, I know, Joanne, about turquoise earrings? Did they need to see anything again? If there's anything at all right now you need to see on the air, because that's the only way to know if it's for you or not, right? Is to see it and, you know, get the perspective, see it on the hand, all of that. But let us know now how we can, because we do have 17 minutes, and waiting till the last minute doesn't always give us enough time to bring it out. So if you got 10% off for the next 17 minutes, use it. And again, tomorrow, I ask you to look ahead. I really hope y'all join us. I mean, I really hope we can set aside some time, 3 hours to shop together tomorrow, because we bring it every single Sunday as the big finale to our week. And of course, tomorrow's the finale of this event as well. 10% off will wrap up at 1 p.m. tomorrow. So you know, if you got a busy day planned, you want to get any and all requests in today, and then obviously we'll be here tomorrow for all of your shopping needs as well. And I know there's going to be a couple of really important things that I can't tell you about yet, but there are, of course, some big, big, big ideas coming up tomorrow for our finale of this big holiday weekend. And of course, the official start of summer and also the longest day of the year. How light will it stay? I mean, how long will it stay light out? I don't know, probably 9 o'clock or so, at least out here. So that'll be fun. And then the days, I hate to say it, but they do start to get shorter. I know, we've had the great build up and it's lovely, but they will start to get shorter after tomorrow. But let's talk about what we have in Paraiba. I also have a couple of tanzanite pendants if anyone's curious. So I'll just flash those and you let me know if you like any of these tanzanite pieces where we have this one, look at that, tapered emerald cut, love it. That's the 12 karat. I also have a fancier cut here. Yes, even fancier. We get here with this cut. It's like a kite cut meets a trillion. That's a really pretty color saturation. That's a 665. So we can make that pretty affordable, under $4,000. Got a Rubellite here at $14.99. I want to remind you about the heart shape. This is the heart-shaped zircon. Couple of pieces still need to find their homes today. Not many, but we've got a couple, like for example, this heart-shaped necklace. The pink zircon heart shape. See if I can get her to stand here for us at an angle. That is just spectacular. Huge heart shape. That one is the 932 from earlier. It was 113-1476. I know it looks a lot like the Rubellite, doesn't it? But it's a little more snappy, a little more sparkle because it's got double refraction. And you've got the 932 with 48 points in diamonds, all part of this necklace. Chain built in, adjustability built in, 16, 17, and 18 inches, and one stone And by the way, Paraíba pendant, this is one of my grand finale. I cannot believe what I'm going to do. As my grand finale for the day, we're going to do a Paraíba round in a great size, in a beautiful pendant, and it's very affordable. Very affordable. And then call me on any of those 12 to 13 karat tansies. The rubellite's still here at $13.49 at checkout. A couple of last pieces left. There's really not much left, but we want your requests for other ideas. Do you want to see something you have not seen today? Do you want to see something from a previous show? Is there just a general request you have that you'd like to hope we have? We can bring it out for you. Save the 10%. That goes away in 14 minutes today. We got 3 hours to honor that tomorrow. That's it. But let's get this one out the door for $39.99 with $400 extra off that price tag. So our $39.99 quickly turns into $35.99. Let me know if you'd like that one, and then we'll get to our Paraíba. We're not going to wait till the literal last minute because I know we have requests coming in. So we'll do the Paraíba pendant now. But when I tell you I'm going to wow you, I mean, I hope to. That's always the hope. That's always the goal. Want to make sure that you spend even less than you even dreamed you could to get pieces like this. One of the rarest stones in the world is here for us, and it's 112-9102. This is blue-green, clean, ultra neon Paraíba. And let me just try to get this set up so you can see the bail too. The bail is so pretty. It feels like Art Deco in the bail, and then you have this really pretty lacy design with bigger diamonds with pave. So the bigger diamonds are set in these pear shapes, cutouts of gold, and then you have the smaller diamonds as well around it. 38 points in your Paraíba round, and isn't that just spectacular? Glowing and bright and just ultra, ultra neon. But then, and of course it is special to get the round always, but then you also have the diamond weight there at 25 points, and it's so wearable. This is a great way to get Paraíba that you feel comfortable wearing every day. I have a lot of folks out there that'll say, I have a Paraíba ring and I know how valuable it is and I'm scared to wear it. And you should be. And they're not talking about the stone's hardness or anything like that. They're usually just saying, I don't want to take it off and leave it somewhere. I don't want to lose it. I don't want anything to happen to that Paraíba because I know how special it is. And a lot of times we can't replenish Paraíba at this point. It's just too rare. I mean, it's mined out. It's been mined out for a while. So this is a great way to just wear it every day if you want to. Goes with everything with that bright turquoisey color. I mean, we know how turquoise, the stone goes with everything. Well, this bright blue-green turquoisey color does as well. And not too big, 3/4 of an inch, but you still see it. Really important style. I love the round. And then the fact that the whole design around it really emphasizes that round and carries that vibe through. It's going to be up 3/4 of an inch, maybe a tad more. Here's what it looks like from a distance away on the neckline so you can really see that's the color we're talking about. That ultra, ultra neon, certainly the driving force behind this stone as we look at it close up and then get ready. I know, it's easy to sit back and say, I know enough about Paraíbas to know that's going to be $84.99 on a good day. Well, it's not. It's nowhere near that. And Marshall, we've got another request for you coming up. Let's do something wild here. $84.99, not going to be. It's nowhere. I told you it's a grand finale. We do have only 11 minutes left, though. And we are getting some requests here at the end, as you should all do. Yes, get those in. But let's do better than 84. Let's do a lot better than even half off, which is $42.50. I like where this is going. And 10% off, bonus. That's a bonus. It's what I'm doing that I will tell you right now, sale or no sale, every day of the week. I could be here on a Wednesday night, a Sunday afternoon, don't matter. This price tag I'm going to give you is going to be the best price ever. But you're taking 10% off as the bonus, and it's not $4,000 or $3,000 or $2,000 or $19.99. Here's your moment. Here's the big value. Here's really the grand finale with 10 minutes left to go. It's not even 19, 18, 17. There are, I don't care how big your Paraíba is, they're all special, especially when you're getting the blue-green brightness you see there and the round cutting that is so amazing. And the fact it's not even $17.77. Let's go even lower. $1,699, no. $1,599, no. There have been, I can count on one hand, in 26 years, the number of Paraíbas I've ever had at this price in any shape, size, or color. So this is a big moment, and it's not $1,599. Who's going to get it? I'll make it $1,499, and then you get it for another $150 off. So $1,349. on the Paraiba in any gold color you want. White, yellow, rose. I'll even change the gold. And there's no bad way to set this one. It looks good no matter what. Not good. It looks amazing no matter what. It's good to go, guys. $14.99. It'll be right out to you. That's $13.49 at checkout. Even better. Love it. And only, I mean, really, $14.99, $13.49 at checkout. When do you ever see Paraiba? I don't care if it's a 1-point Paraiba. We've had them. 1 to 2 to 3 point Paraibas. They're usually, if they're that small, they're out of Brazil. And they're more money. They're more money. 10-pointers, more money. Here's your chance to get it for $13.49. We have Marsha's request coming up. She's got great taste. Good size kunzite. We got a 25-karat Ashercut coming up in a kunzite pendant with also a bit of an Art Deco style to the bail. Andy, was she liking this specific one or just something in a pendant? Okay, good, perfect. All right, so we're gonna, I love this stone. I don't know if she saw the 52 karat we had in the ring earlier, but I can always bring that out. It's one of the few pieces I still have left today. Look at this. This is so beautiful. Look at that gold. It is so wild to see this color the way it is. I'll zoom back a little bit. It's 112-8419, white gold only. Goes right out to you. Watch this. Oh, this Ashercut. Something special right there. We saw the Ashercut Tansy. It had 3 colors. This has 3 colors too. It's pink, which is normally the lead color. Not today. Purples, pinks, and electric blues. Like a neon blue coming on through every facet in that step. Faceting Ashercut. So 24 karats 95, 4 points in the diamonds. Here's what it looks like from a distance. Okay, wow. And the mirror finishing on the gold, I'll tilt it at that angle so you can see the mirror finished white gold that picks up some glare here. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. It's about 1.125 inches. Yep, I would say so. And then here it is on the neckline. That's a true look at the color there. That one is so wild. I mean, to think most kunzite, if it was that color, would be amazing. It's usually that color, and then that color would be impressive. Look at ours. Incredible. Marsha, that one's going to be only, what, $29.99 plus $300 off. That is sold as well. Congratulations. Thank you. I'm going to recap our Sphene. We had one Sphene here available. This is from a wheel. It's $14.99. It was item number 1049, actually. So that one's down to $14.99. Check on the Paraiba pendant. Let's see where we're at there. Kunzite pendant. And then I've got very few pieces to recap. But speaking of, if you did not see that kunzite and you said, did she say 52 carats? Actually, I'm wrong. It's 52 karat 79. Here's the kunzite we had earlier. Well, there's that one. And this one's still available. It's 113-1422. Welcome into the last few minutes. We got 6 minutes left, so still plenty of time to get in any requests you have. And then here we are with our beautiful, oh my, cushion cut, fancy. It's like a cushion meets an emerald cut because it's similar faceting. It's $52.72, 57 points and 4 diamonds. Yeah, there's just 4 pear shapes here, 2 that come together on each side and make this little like mini heart. And then you have the awesome value. And it is awesome. Because somehow, think about if it was only $100. Like, well, let's not even think of it this way. Let's look at it this way. The other largest stone I have, we just saw 25 karat immediately go. This is still more than double that. It's more than double. And then you've got these important diamonds, and this is what it looks like on the hand because size is going to be really important to note here. This is not for somebody who likes small or medium or large jewelry. This is for somebody who wants jumbo jewelry. And I know it doesn't fit because it's just not my ring size, but look at that. I'll hold it up so you can see that wild way that it reflects the light. This one, please just size it to whatever you wear. I need a size 5. This one's about a 7. We're going to size it, no problem for you. But look at the way this fills up the finger there. And this one, no small stone here. And it's going to sit lovely once you get your normal size. Just get your true size here. It's going to sit perfectly. And it is somehow under $10,000, which doesn't make any sense to me. But it's better than $99.99 Final 4.5 minutes to go. What else would you like to see before we run out of time? And we see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. for our big finale. Father's Day will be here. If I don't see you, happy Father's Day, all the daddies out there. And to the moms out there that play the fatherly roles so often, my mom included, who have to do both. So this is it, guys. Not going to be $99, $89. Let's go $79.99 on that one, and then $800 off. So $71.99 on that kunzite. And then let's see what else we can show you, because we're pretty much out of the pieces we've shown today. They've sold, or you're looking at it. And then what do we have here? Oh, I did have something slightly smaller. Actually, I don't know, Andy, if she needs, I don't know if Marcia needs a ring to go with her pendant, but I just found something that would be fun to see. Because it's the match. In the ring, I'm just going to put it out there. It's a ring that's 21 carats 45, Asher cut as well, same color as the pendant she picked up. It's 113-1426, so I figured let's show this, just in case Marcia needs a match set. And this one is the 2145 kunzite Asher, 37 points in 2 trillion cuts, 1 on each side. And then you've got this white gold setting, stays in the white gold, so everything matches the pendant that we just saw out the door. Maybe you liked the pendant, but this is how the ring version translates. So 2145 on that Asher cut, 37 points on the trillions, almost 20 points apiece. I'll show it to you on the hand here as well. White gold, 16,000, no longer. No, it is not 16,999. And see, that's still a big jumbo size, but a little more wearable than certainly the 53 carat. And this one is, let's send it out, $43.99, and that'll be your extra 10% off. So that takes about $440 off. So it's going to be actually well under $4,000 when you get this one, because obviously $440 off, taking it under the $4,000 mark if you'd like to get that 2145. So I thought we'd show you another option in a large kunzite, just not maybe you know, brick sized. It's a little bit more, just a little easier to wear there. So then we do have something else to show you here. If you would like to get a round rubellite, I have one. A yellow diamond bangle is here. If you want a yellow sapphire, I know that it was Cindy, I think, that picked up the yellow sapphire earrings. I just want to show you a really good deal on a yellow sapphire ring we have with a couple minutes left. It's down to 2, so the 2-minute clock is on, 2-minute warning. Here we go with 1126778, and that is my unheated 2.5 carat yellow sapphire. And that one's with a lot of diamonds, 77 points in diamonds, and I love the like sunburst that's happening first, and then your double halo. That one's down below $2,000, and that is not an under $2,000 ring, except it is right now. It's going to be only $1,888. So that is specialty as well, $1,888, but really $1,699. If you'd like to go ahead and get that one for your collection, something to consider, something to think about there at $1,888, but really nowhere near that either. So last call on the show, if you have any questions about anything you've seen, we're still here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. So you've got about 2 minutes after we go off the air, which is in a minute. We're going to have 2 minutes on the phone lines here as well to help you secure anything you've seen today. I'll try this one on for you as well. And then we're back tomorrow in the morning, 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, with our really incredible big finale to the event, our first day of summer and Father's Day officially tomorrow. We will celebrate together 10 to 1, same time as today. Look forward to seeing you then. An incredible show is on tap, so I hope you can be with us for that, even if you can just stop in, or remember, if you're on the go and maybe you're sitting at a Father's Day brunch and you want to check in with us, you can go on your phone. TVON.com, Facebook, or YouTube are great ways to watch, even on the go, because you can watch from a phone or from a tablet or from a laptop. So something to consider. You can take us with you and shop on the go. But $1,888 for this one here, and really only $1,699. Thank you for joining me today. It's been a pleasure as always. Thank you for watching and shopping. We'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Can't wait. The finale. Yes, our sale will wrap up tomorrow. So join us tomorrow. We'll see you then. Have a lovely rest of your Saturday. I'm Lauren Blair. Thank you again from all of us at TVON. I'll see you tomorrow morning.